So you
Oh,
can show off a single sticker at a time.
That's a great
So
idea.
if you want to, show someone,
you're so
if
blue.
you're
I need to
mute,
show
you don't
you.
like talking, or you
There we go.
just you wanna express something, and you're a little bit nervous, you could just you wanna cuddle with someone, just go like this, just be like this, and,
Oh my
And,
god, that's
there
an
you go.
That's all you
accessibility
need to
feature
know.
as
if
well.
you wanna take
Oh.
someone to a private space, you got this.
Wait a minute!
You tell someone that you're tired, you're tired. It's a great tool to
Love
to show off for people. Just give give them your money.
Yes.
But yeah, no, this is a great tool. I've been working on it. I've been using it. It's so useful. I just need to finish the advertising part, the sort of the cosmetic side of things, the show.
It's great so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm only
razzmatazz.
selling it for $8 on Gumroad and $6 on Jinxie, because apparently Gumroad takes a
Gumroad.
lot of
Yeah.
Gumroad takes a high pay cut from you.
Yeah.
So I'm selling it for like $6 on Jinxie if you want it. It's not that bad of a price. It's pretty cheap actually. I'm hoping
that's
to
cheap.
get
bloody cheap.
at least 200 sales.
Awesome.
That
I think
way
that's fun though.
can,
Like that's a fun thing people can have.
Oh my god.
As long as it's easy to customize the stickers for people. You just give them a
So-
tutorial. Like that's easy.
I
Oh, here
made
we
a
go.
tutorial video that shows you how to do it manually, but also I have to admit, I used a bit of AI, and I made cause I don't know how to code. I know
Eh.
very little about
Welcome
code.
to AI.
So,
That's what AI is for.
I use
That's what
Claude.
AI is actually for. AI is to be used as a tool, not a replacement. Using it as a tool
I-
is fine.
Right. I used Claude AI, and I worked with it, going through every bug, every issue, making sure that it works, that it's usable, and that it is comfortable and easy to use. And what it does, essentially, is I pre-created this template, which I can show off here, actually. This template here. And this template is just a bunch of debug stickers. It just says no image found. And this is sort of the layout for my different it's like one giant sheet of a bunch of stickers, and there's 4 different sheets that make up the entire roll of sticker sets. And
That's awesome.
what you can do is you take this tool that I created for Unity, and you just open the UI, you drag your stickers onto the little slot for where the sticker's gonna be placed.
What'd you just call me?
And then you hit the build sticker sheet button, and it'll just magically place the stickers in the right spot every single time. No issues. If there's any issues, let me know. I will fix it immediately. But there
I'm trying
should
to
be no
find it.
issues. It should be. It's not currently being sold. It's not
Oh!
released yet.
That's
But
why you've
it
got
will-
nothing on your DC.
Right. Yeah, I need to take pictures of it to show it off for
Yeah.
like the icon page. I need to make a video to advertise its function and why people should buy it.
Yeah.
I'm still working on that. I'm still looking for different actors for it. I have a few people that are interested in helping me out with that already.
Awesome.
But yeah, no, that's just what I've been working on for the past few months.
Because that'll be awesome. That'll be awesome on Jinxie and Gumroad.
Yeah.
Because everyone always tries to do like the stickers and stuff. And some worlds
Mhm.
just don't let you have the stickers because of the
Right, that
actual
was-
VR chat ones. So
That
if
was
you
one of
have
the
a,
selling
Yeah.
points.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That, sometimes stickers, they don't let you place them down. and sometimes there's
What
no
if you don't
real
even want to place them down? You
surface.
just want to show them.
You don't even want to
Or
place it, you just want to show them off. Yeah, or you have a sticker placed down and it's like in a really funny spot. You don't want to move it, and you just want to show off a different sticker. There you go. The only downside is, in order to show it off, you have to upload it. You have to upload your avatar, and it's a little bit more complicated than just uploading the sticker to a website.
Yeah.
But
Oh my god, your butt has been
You have to
touched.
put it into the asset and all that.
yeah, you have to.
So you
have
don't
to do
escape
work.
that.
Right.
Yeah.
There's no escape from having to do some work. But the other thing was, if you had so many stickers, you didn't want to remove any of them, and you could just put them on the little sticker tray thing, sticker set roll thing.
Woo!
Yeah. And if you find that you somehow take up all 96 slots of the stickers on there, then you can actually I will for free send you a version with more slots. I will make and send you personally a version with more slots included, however many you need. It's really not that hard. All I have to do is just set the parameters for it, and you're good.
Yeah.
This is me pulling in my head.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, no, it's great.
People will need that because sometimes worlds are like not sticker friendly, and that's how you get around
Oh
it.
yeah.
Not even to get around it, but like, oh well, I still want to show
Right.
stickers. I don't need to do all the things that they're
Yeah.
worried I'm gonna do. I just want to just show them. I
Yeah,
think it's a
Yeah,
great
if
idea.
you
And
wanna
then
get
that
around
is
it-
good to swap them out. Yeah.
it's kind of like
If you
the
wanna-
emoji system, but like better. I'll be honest.
Yeah. If you do want to get around the sticker placement thing, like I said, that fat kid's mom has an amazing spray paint tool that you can
sorry,
just
wait.
spray things down.
What was the name?
That's great.
That fat
Fat
kid's
kid's
mom.
mom.
Oh my god.
They actually
Oh,
helped
Jesus.
on the.
I turned
was
around just to see the barrel of a gun pointed at me.
behind him. Yeah, just reach for the sky, smart guy.
Oh, my God.
It's true.
Yeah.
I have to get off. It's like I have to like get up in like 4 hours and drive.
Oh no!
No, it's
Oh
fine.
no!
But it was just
You
fun.
work
Thank you
tomorrow.
for guys for spending
Yeah, no,
time with me. It's
it's
awesome.
been great. Don't worry, I will fix the server in like 3 hours.
I love it.
Flowers.
Thank you. Anything that's left, I can fix it.
Oh no! I was
I'll be fixing
like,
it
I was
for it,
like,
so I
oh,
will fix
okay,
it.
and then I saw the
That'd be
date.
great.
and I
But I
was
love
like,
that you took it over. That was
Yeah.
so much fucking fun.
Oh, yeah,
and
no,
everyone,
it's
thank you
so much
for
fun.
thank you for bowing down to the almighty Outcast for today as they took over the server.
Yes.
That's great. And
Yes,
lots.
Outcast.
No worries. Thanks for hanging out. Freaking
Oh,
awesome.
good. I'm literally just waking up, eating breakfast, eating pills. I've had breakfast. Eating pills, taking my medication. God damn.
So, I would like to commemorate the event that was this whole day by
Shebang.
taking a photo after the stream's over. I'm gonna take a photo of us and put it as the new banner for the thing. If you'd like that.
Yeah. Like, you want to take a photo now? I'm about to get off. So do you want to do a photo now?
Oh, I mean,
Yeah, the stream's
sure.
about to end.
I didn't wanna, interrupt the stream too much, but yeah. you can
No,
take
I
that.
just know
Let
if I
me-
get off, I'm gonna pass out.
Oh yeah.
I
Let me real
got
quick
4 hours.
We find a
Yeah,
great
yeah,
spot
I'll
for this
Quick,
photo.
before he falls asleep and dies forever.
Yeah.
Suddenly, but
If I could
Dudley
sleep in the
Bolt.
car, I would.
Goddamn.
But that's not legal.
that's not legal. Wait.
Tis not legal.
Alright.
Put
think I
your
found
pants
it.
back on.
Oh my gosh.
You saw nothing.
Hold on.
Who's through the stream somewhere?
Hold on.
I feel like
I
I'm
got this
broken.
censored.
Me. See that. Oh yeah, guitar.
Yeah.
Wait.
I
Oh,
can
you
just
have a
censor you
guitar.
through
That's
the guitar.
awesome.
Oh yeah, this is actually my real
Yeah,
guitar.
don't you?
Back over, I have it in the corner of my room, but this is
awesome.
based off my real guitar. I textured it like that. I found a random asset on, Sketchfab, and I just textured it to like the guitar.
I love it.
And I also got the hat. I have way too
Oh,
many
yes, the
things on this
fedora.
avatar. Way too many things on this avatar, and I could show it off,
Sensitive.
but it would literally take an hour for me to show it off. I have done this before. It takes an hour to show off my entire avatar.
Yeah.
So let's not do that right now. So here will be the spot of the photo. I'm going to set up a couple cameras. You just have fun, talk to chat. Remember they exist.
I really
like
need this
chat.
live asset. I really
Oh,
need to
chat.
get this live asset. Oh, pointless creation. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not a
Little beans, yes.
little
little beans,
drama
yes.
there, a little
We're
controversy
doing
with
little-
them.
I know,
But
Yeah,
you know, respects the art, not the artist, sort of thing.
Yeah,
I don't think we need these
I've
likes.
I've been hearing things, and I'm like, oh well, I haven't actually bought anything
So-
yet.
Oh, oops, that was the wrong
Oh
light.
no.
That's okay. Let me do a little bit of that, and we'll do some warm lighting. Some mild warm lighting. That looks good. Turn it down a little bit. And then I'm just going to... Oh,
Includes
That's
optional
like
wall.
that.
Oh, okay.
so I will need you to stand next to Nice real quick so I can
Oh, yeah,
get
yeah,
the... You're sort of like
Hello,
the... Yeah. So stand like right here. Like right here.
yeah.
Inside. Yeah. Okay. So, and then I'm going to zoom in here. I'm gonna get all my photo things ready here.
Take off the shirt so the light is more accurate.
Focus. There we go.
I've
Does
never
this
seen my
world
avatar with
have?
just pants on. This is weird.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna check the world
One
settings.
second.
Oh my god, your pants! There we go.
I keep tweaking out with my tracking. With my tracking? Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Delay, disjointed, tracking of the VR chatbot
Okay,
selfie variety.
This world does not have ambient occlusion. That is fine. We can work with what
That's
we
fine.
have. We can work
Outcast
with
doesn't
what we
bring-
have.
Oh, right, it says.
Whee! Whee!
Oh,
That's what I'm
I
saying.
can't actually see it on my peripheral. This is weird for VR chat. Early desktop. Actually, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but early desktop. I actually forget what my arms look like. Seeing me on your stream is actually quite cool.
So I'm okay. I'm gonna take my place here.
Yeah.
So don't mind me, just being silly and trying to. Oh, heck. That's okay. I don't need it. I didn't need it. We don't need it. So, oops. Mind me. I'm just gonna. All right. You ready?
Yes.
Okay. Now, stand
that's too much.
a little closer. Do that. There we go. Okay. Actually, I moved the camera again. Perfect. Let's say couple. Oh, what the heck? Why is there a random light? Oh no. And one more. Okay, that should be
Why is it
good
red and
enough.
white? I was the
We'll
light.
figure it out. I'll find the best one and put it as the banner.
Woo! Yes!
Alright,
Thank you.
alright. Now you need sleep.
Pete,
You
have
have
a great
work
night.
in
Bye.
4 hours.
Have
Yes.
a great night.
Yarsh.
Bye. Have a great night.
Be well.
Please have a good night.
Have a
Bye.
good night.
Be well, Lurker.
Bye, Pete. I have to get up in like 2 hours.
Go to bed.
4, 2, 3, 1. Bye. Bye, guys. I love it.
Alright, now to find out what to do. 'Cause I have no idea.
Oh boy. Computer. No. Lag. Let's do it. There we go. Beans, 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 beans. Beans. Shorts. Shorts, shorts. 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 Now destroying you. Shorts. Uh-oh. Shorts. Ah, crap. Shorts. Ah, shorts. 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 Ah, boy. Here we go again. Shorts is shorts.
I was wondering where the hell you. Like, how did I get here before you did?
I joined. I was like, I reset. I went back to my home world because this is my home world. And I sent you an invite. You didn't join. So I'm like, okay, you didn't join. You didn't see the invite. So I'm like, so I went to go join yours. And as soon as I get over to yours, they're not over there. I'm like, ah, shit. Let me click on his gamer tag one more time and join him. Fuck. Hey, at least this time I actually get to be a little bit more on screenplay with me. Nice this time around. It's not very often I get to, often I get to be in his streams with him. That was a little fun.
If only it didn't glitch, I would have had 15 more seconds of fame.
Yeah, he also had to get off, so. To be expected.
And by that time, I was also starting to think, what would be the point?
Yeah, it was like I was trying not to interrupt, Outcast. I was letting them, speak. So I was being patient. But stuff kind of happens. I was trying to go with the flow because I was like, I don't know Outcast that well. I know who he is. I just don't speak to him. I haven't spoken to him personally yet. He was the one that pulled the April Fool's joke on the Discord server. I was like, ah, shit. I was like, I had a feeling it was an April Fool's joke because it just came out of the blue. I'm like, yeah, this has got to be an April Fool's joke. So yeah, he took over the Discord server, the nice Discord server. But yeah, it happened. So I was, doing that and. Yeah, trying to be patient. Hey, at least I got some a few minutes of fame on my end.
Yep.
Yeah, I literally just, it's like, I have him as a friend, he's got me as a friend, so my avatar shows up on his streams because he only has his friend's avatars show up, so. And I seen the earlier he's talking
Yeah,
about his
I didn't
friends
even know
list
that you
and-
could do that.
Since I've seen the reason why I'm only on his friends list is because one, I've asked him permission to play his music in the background of my live streams, and I join a lot of his live streams. I'm always in the comment section if I can. So yeah, and I've been more active on the live streams lately because I'm able to actually catch the live streams because. Yeah, it's like, oh, it's about 10 o'clock, my time now when he live streams. It used to be literally like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning for me. Used to be when I was still living on the West Coast. It used to be like, shit, he's live. I'm like, I'm usually in bed when he starts live streaming. So I was
What
like,
time zone is he living in?
He's on the East Coast, man. He's like an hour.
Oh
2 hours
shit,
ahead of
my
us.
time zone.
Yeah. Yeah, he's up there in Philadelphia, man.
So he's living in Philly.
Well,
He's
last-
closer to
no.
teammates.
Yeah, last time I checked, he's in Philadelphia, so. But yeah.
Well, at least the same state as teammates.
So it was, but he's also moved recently, but he's still in the same time zone. So, but yeah. It's like, yeah, he lives on his time zone just did not run very well with the live streams on my end when I was living in Oregon. So it's like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning when when the live stream shows up. I'm like, fuck, I'm in bed, man. I'm not fucking awake. I'm sleeping, man. It's like it's midnight over there. Actually,
No, he would be well ahead of you.
oh yeah. There's what? It'd be. Oh yeah, he was well ahead of me. It's like I would either be in school or working when his live streams were happening. Now I'm a little bit more closer to his time zone, so it's like I'm able to fucking get on that shit and watch, be part of it. Shit happens. Shit is, well, technology be technology. Shit.
Yep.
I just remembered. Fudgety fudge fudge fudgety fudge 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 fudgety fudge
What?
fudge 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 fuckity fuck fudge fudge. I just realized something.
And what's that?
Fuck. I get to work on computers for a while. I'm not looking forward to this shit, man. Let's see here. I'm trying to build Todd his gaming, build Todd a gaming computer for himself, and the if I get the job at Walgreens, so she, the person if I get the job, she'd be my supervisor. She's asked me if I can help her build her gaming PC, so I gotta sit there and get on Amazon later and put up the list together of the computer components that I put, because I did the bare minimum to start off with, so that way she knows what to expect, because she wants to see if I can build her a gaming computer as well. So I get to have fun coding on computers because I get to build computers from scratch. And but Windows 11, I get to build a computer.
I
from
still
scratch.
never
That was
got
fun.
mine done that I was gonna build and sell.
So yeah,
It's
there's-
that damn cooler. I think I just need to order a different cooler to put on that.
Well, it's like the way my computer's running right now, it's running flawlessly. It's working just fine. So I just gotta make sure it's like, yeah, I got 32 gigabytes of RAM. That's bare minimum. Let's see here. I have the 8 gigabyte, graphics card, which is decently good, but I would like a better one. Would like a better power bank, that's for sure. Cause yeah, PC is a bit of a power hog when I'm trying to live stream on multiple screens. So just for the, yeah. So I get to work on some computers, man. I don't want to work on the computers. I had enough trying to build mine. I'm still having issues that day every once in a while with mine. It's like when now I've got to build computers for a couple other people. Now I know what to expect when building a computer. It's like, fuck. I'm not wanting to, but it's at the same time, it's like I don't mind because it gives me something to do because, my ADHD, fuck. But it's just a fucking headache. Literally, where my computer's sitting at today, it took almost fucking, 3 years to build, because bought all the parts for my computer. Took me about a year and a half to get all the parts. And then it took me an additional year after after assembling it just to get it to fucking boot up and run properly. But now I know what to expect to get it to work properly now. So it's like, fuck, I really don't want to be doing this, but at the same time, I know how to do it now. It's like, fuck, it's gonna be a little easier, but the first time around, it fucking sucked.
And to think that I still never finished my first build, but, you know, I kind of got talked into it by, this 60-year-old, like, tech dude. And he said that, well, with all the shit that you've done to your daily driver PC, you ought to know how to build one by now. So I tried it after playing some PC building simulator and never finished. Because I could never get my old cooler back on the other PC.
Yeah. Well, all I know
And it was a
now
pain in the ass to get that out of my
is-
current one.
I got my few minutes of fame. Let's go. A few minutes of fame. Why does my shit keep on pausing on my phone?
But apparently these guys are featured in a lot of pop culture. So they were in GTA, they were in Cyberpunk, they were on, like, 13 Reasons Why, I believe, that show.
Why am
I think they were also on Teen Wolf.
Dude, what the heck is going on with my fucking phone? Like, it does not want to play any fucking videos on it right now. It keeps on pausing the YouTube video or fucking pausing the Twitch video. It keeps on pausing and I keep on fucking resuming. What the hell is going on? Oh, no wonder why stupid ass fucking Bluetooth is... My fucking Bluetooth that I'm using right now, which is the headset I'm using, is connected to my computer. And my computer and my phone is trying to connect to the fucking Bluetooth. That's why I keep on fucking pausing shit. Like, fucking A. It's not even hooked up to the phone right now. It's hooked up to my PC. It should not be connecting to my fucking phone. Bullshit. No wonder I was having issues with it fucking pausing, because every time I fucking spoke, it would fucking pause the fucking video. Well, at least I was able to catch the stream before it ended.
What are... Get out of the trash can! Oh. Out of the trash can. Here's something that I've had stuck in my head for some time now, as of late.
Oh no. When somebody has something stuck in their head and I hear it, it just makes me go fucking... Might as well. Fuck. Great.
But at least this isn't that bad of a thing.
I'm glad I have that muted right now because I would be getting copyrighted strike if my stream could hear it.
Oh shit, I didn't know you were still streaming.
I resumed it as soon as I joined Nice's instance. Because when I asked for an invite, I asked, hey, mind if I come hang and co-stream with you? And I got invited, so.
Alright, I mean, if it's muted on your end, I guess this is still fine. Get out of the trash can! Hold on, my cat is still being a terrorist. You're not a raccoon. Out of the trash. No. That's gonna become one of my defining quirks on the internet now, isn't it? With all the times I have no idea that other people are streaming, and all of the subsequent hot mic moments.
Yeah, so 1 hour and 35 is when you start to see my avatar on the stream. I know I was there towards the end, I just didn't know exactly when it popped up. That'd be nice to sing, Doug. I really love hearing your music in the background. I've always loved enjoying it. I mean, if I didn't hear your music back in 2015, I'd probably be, you know, where I'm at today in life. It's been a blast. His music is, like, nice to see Doug's music. What really got me into the furry fandom. Like, yeah, I found out about Fursuit Friday and all that stuff beforehand. Then I found out about Nice's music, and I just, over the years, have really loved hearing his music in the background, you know, and all, like, in general, I just loved his music. I still got a lot of his music today. I have 3 of the 4 CDs that I purchased. The 4 CDs sadly got, my pupper that I had, my first puppy, decided to use my, decided to fucking pull my CD case out of my back seat of my truck and started chewing on it and destroyed one of the CDs. So that's why I'm missing that one CD. I would like to get them all replaced because those other 3 that I have are pretty scratched up. And just recently I bought a 5th one of all of my favorite songs that I really like from him. So I did the custom order. I really love it. I really love the artwork that he's done on this for it as well. And I will continue listening to his music. It's always been a good vibe. And now I got Crimson the Fox and Shaky Tails music as well. I really like some upbeat, high-end music. And, well...
Well, for me, that was, well, I mean, the stream can't hear it, obviously,
Yeah.
but that was upbeat, high-end music by my standards.
Yeah. And plus, I like anything that has a lot of good bass to it.
Funk music usually does have good bass to it, especially the so-called old-school funk.
Oh, I would tell you right now, if I had some good bass music playing right now in my truck would literally turn into a fucking, being in the driver's seat, all you feel, it feels like you're just getting a massage. That 10-inch sub has got some serious fucking power to it, I will tell you that much. Actually, that's why I need to upgrade on my truck. I need to upgrade the alternator on my truck, because just to keep my truck happy with the battery and the amount of goodies I have hooked up, to keep the battery happy on my truck, I literally have the Harbor Freight solar panel, 12-inch solar panel, and controller module hooked up to my battery to keep my battery charged on my truck so I can still start it, because if I don't do it, my battery gets too low because it can't charge fast enough with the standard alternator, so yeah. And at least, you know, my truck is happy when it comes to having a full battery. There's only been a couple of times where the battery was being shitty because, well, the battery was old, so I had to buy a new battery. But now, since I got a new battery, it's been a lot more happier, so that's for sure. That is for sure. And honestly, I really have loved what's been going on throughout the years. Like, in 2015, just graduated high school, found out about Nicer's music. Paused to the Walls what really got me into the into his music. It was the first song that I heard, and I just fucking fell in love with it. So yeah, it's one of my favorite songs from Nice. His most recent one that I really like is when Snakes. He did a duo with Snake Sings called Dance. I really love that one as well. That is a very good one as well. I will definitely get the bass going in my truck when I'm listening to that, that's for sure. Yeah, I love songs with good bass because it just gets me in a good mood. I like the vibrations that the bass puts out, so get some good vibrations, I'm a happy wolf. That's for sure.
Well, here's a song that would be a good litmus test for any subwoofer system. Bass Nectar Time Stretch.
No, you want a good song? If you want to do a good bass test, you look up a bass test music, and there's some good bass test music out there. There's one that I literally made it sound like I was gonna blow my fucking sub out because how much bass it was pumping out. Like, holy shit. Yeah. That was definitely. That's how I was able to. When I tuned my stereo system on my truck to fit my truck, I did the bass test stuff, and yeah, it pumps my truck. Like literally, I know my radio maxes out at 35. The odometer stops at 35. Was it 40 something? It was either 35 or 40. But I barely have it at like, I know I have like 3, I think about 5 is where I usually keep it when I have passengers in, and my vehicle, and Patrick is always turning it down, even though it's set on 5, which is like just low enough where I can barely hear it. Like barely hear it coming out of the speakers, and he's turning it down because there's too much bass going on for him. So I end up having to turn the bass down, and it's like I'm always having. Okay, now this song I can turn the music on for because I got permission to have this song going on in the background. That's for sure.
Here we go. Ready?
Nice to see you
5,
now.
4, 3, 6.
Let's go.
Say it with me.
George,
I kind of wonder if there's like a funk remix of this.
George.
Here we go.
You let the beat out. How dare you?
We're starting this rave, dropping them beats that'll make you insane. Lights, let Patron to the brain, wiping your memory to forget my name. Nice. Yeah, I'm here with my crew, strutting our tails and we're coming for you. We be rocking this bar, rocking the world, now don't you be scared. The trumpets are popping like rockets, the top of champagne like a new prohibition. I'd like to see you in a million positions, but can you really play me? When you're moving that tail to the sound and the light, rub it around my heart, you be doing it right up in here. It's a war and I'm losing the fight to the night.
I can tell you
Cause
the
tonight,
about this
we're
song.
counting down,
No.
come and give me your hand. Time for revolution. Come on, let's get ready. Show your teeth and work that
It
beat
is a good song.
tonight. With
I
the
love
pulse of the walls, crank the power. This is
And
the
I like
hour
how
tonight.
Nice Guy
With the
actually
pulse of the
came up with this
walls, you
song.
can do whatever
It's
the
just at
fuck
the
you
time that
like.
this song
With the
came
pulse
out,
of the walls, you
there was a little
hit the world
downside
to
now.
call me. With the pulse to the
But
walls. Milo, let's get out of this bar. You're blue and you're black and you're white to me on Milo. We be thinking alike. Keep up this drinking and find us a club tonight. So you say your name's Milo, baby. Well, I know just how a tiger gets down. All you need is a key to some bass underneath and our pulse of the walls. Show me
Instead of saying pause the walls when I
Make
first heard
me
this
a
song, I
scandal,
used to say
let me
balls
love
to
the
the walls.
waste. Let's finish the chase. Work your moves on this Akita. I'll make you a believer. Cause the only truth to my name is that. Last like the bottles will never run out of. Cause this party
So,
runs every
short
city in
story,
town. And I'm
but,
wearing the crown to
short
the
story
star
for
underground.
this.
So yeah, don't
Like, when
try
I first
hard me.
heard this music, this song, is what really got me into the furry fandom. I already kind of felt like I was a furry because of, just another little flower, and I love just doing that in general. And it wasn't until, second to last year in high school, it was about 2013, I believe, 2013, yeah. I found out about the furry fandom, kind of got more into it, and then 2015, just before I graduated high school, I found out about Nice Sing Dog. Really loved his music. This is one of the favorite songs that I heard back then, and that's what truly got me more into the furry fandom was literally Nice's music. It literally brought out the better in me. And from there, well, I went from being an asshole, a complete asshole, because I used to have really bad anger issues. I will admit I still have those anger issues. I just have learned to control them better. I've learned a lot over the years. Listening to music that gets me happy and gets me in a good vibe, like Nice's music, has also helped a lot. Definitely, that has helped a lot. Having the good vibes. And I've got, went from doing a lot of paintball to airsoft because I quit doing paintball because of, stupid people wanting to freeze their paintballs because they want to inflict maximum pain to people. That's what got me out of the paintball. So that's why I turned to airsoft, and airsoft is still a lot of fun. That's another thing I do to help relieve stress, but I'm not an asshole. I'm respectful when it comes to airsoft.
I never did play paintball, but I did play some airsoft back in the day with my cousin.
Oh yeah, my cousins found out once I got into airsoft, I was more of an asshole when I came into airsoft. Because I'm not an asshole like I want to inflict pain on people kind of an asshole. More like I'm an asshole who will sneak up and get you from behind me where you least expect it, or you have no clue where the hell I'm at, and all of a sudden you're out. That's kind of an asshole I am. Yeah. I can move quick, and I can move very silently. I may be 6'4", but I'm literally a fucking death on wheels. Well, death on pause, I should say. That's for sure. I'm a sneaky, silent fool. And it's like, here's the funny thing is, one of the people I was airsofting with in Oregon, he literally told me, it's like, I see, your call sign is Warrior Silverwolf. That's what I based my persona, my persona is Warrior Silverwolf. And that's why I use my call sign, and that's for Twitch and YouTube, all that stuff, is because I feel more enjoyed and happy in life with this, being who I am. And, well, Warrior Silverwolf is basically my persona, and he allows me to basically express myself a little bit more better in life than just being who I actually am in IRL. Who I am in IRL, okay, I can be a bit of an asshole, but I'm a bit of an asshole in a good way. For example, you already know.
I assume you've already got it muted.
Yeah.
Alright then.
Yeah. You know me already enough, Shorts. Like, if you're irritating me, I will straight up, like, as a good friend, and just a good person, I will straight up tell someone, hey, you need to stop that. You're starting to piss me off. Like, that's who I am. It's like, I will sit there and I'll be patient. But sometimes my patient one's set. There's a couple of people who have kind of been pushing me on that lately, and let's just say, they've kind of gotten me to the point where I just wanted to just let my anger out, but I did the right thing and just left it, the calls and whatnot, because, well, I need to, I was walking away from the situation, because I know if I didn't walk away for a little bit, shit was going to go down, and well, when shit goes down, you don't want to hear me being an angry asshole. Because when I'm an angry asshole, it gets bad. And the Infinity Fox, who me and Schwartz both know quite well, can definitely vouch for what happens when I let the wolf side of me out. Like when I truly let the wolf out, it's you better be running. That's how bad I can. It's like I'm nice to a certain point, but once you break that barrier and the wolf comes out, I'm sorry, you're just gonna get the full and blunt force of me just yelling and screaming and cussing. Yeah, I won't get physical. Not unless you become physical with me, then that's when I become physical. But I will sit here and yell and scream at people if they get to the point where I have to bust out for that. And I'm like, it's to be expected, but I keep my cool as much as I can, and I will walk away from the situation. But if people prevent me from walking away from the situation to try to de-escalate things, that's where my bad side comes out, is when people try to prevent me from trying to calm the situation down. Like, yeah, I can learn to walk away from stuff. That's what I usually end up doing. I'll straight up say, hey, I gotta leave. I gotta drop the subject. I need to go take a time to cool off. And yeah, I know. We got all jobs out there that we have to deal with idiot coworkers and shit, but I put up with that. And I'll also will tell my supervisor, say, hey, this is what's going on. I need to take a break. I'll be back in a little while. And usually they don't mind. So. And we got the
There's this one time I got kind of pissed, like a coworker got pissed off at me, then I got pissed off at him, and I kind of storm out with the trash. The trash container, the trash cart, we call it Bertha at my job, sort of fell over. I ride it back up, and I just go outside to take the trash out, and there's this massive pile of trash all over the ground, and the dumpsters weren't even full. They were freaking empty. And so I spent like an hour just cleaning that shit up, and like halfway through, because I didn't want my boss getting the impression that I was just having a big temper tantrum, so I took a fucking picture of it and showed her that, and I was like, that's half of it, by the way. Yeah, I was out there cleaning it all up.
What's really funny is I was on my grandparents' farm a while back. Well, this is like several years ago at this point. But we have loader tractors. A lot of people should, if you don't know what a loader tractor is, it's basically kind of like a wheel loader. You can either have a bucket up front, or you can have forks, like a forklift. I gotten so good with a loader tractor having the forks on it that I was outmaneuvering people who were driving forklifts with a loader tractor. And by the way, a loader tractor that I was driving was literally 4 times the size of a normal forklift. And I was able to outmaneuver forklift drivers. So when I got a job at True Value, and I already knew how to operate a forklift, I was never forklift certified. And out there, at True Value, how you get certified on the forklift there is that I was working at. They told me, hey, yeah, we'll have someone who's willing to, we'll have someone teach you how to do it. And I'm like, I explained to them, hey, I know how to do this, but I'm not actually certified. I know what I'm doing. I'm like, okay, we can get you certified. We'll have, on a day that we're not very busy and we got, time to spare, we'll have you move some of the stuff from from the back to the front, because we would have to bring out pallets of wood chips and all that stuff, and fertilizer and stuff, because True Value is a hardware store. So I did that one day, and they found out that I knew what I was doing, and boom, within less than an hour, I was forklift certified for the company. So I ended up going from being on then I used to be working Monday through Friday, so I normally used to work, and they switched me to working on, making sure I was working on the weekends, because they didn't have anybody who worked weekends that knew how to operate the forklift. So, and I was the only one who was willing to work a flexible schedule, with flexible hours. So I started working weekends. Shortly after that, I started having a little bit of a what's called I was working my ass off too much and helping the company with a few things, like, for example, the boss. So I say, hey, can you, if you notice something that can help us, make things work out faster and better, can you suggest, make suggestions? I'm like, yeah, I can, and I was making suggestions, and some of those suggestions turned out to be very good and helped out the company a little bit more, and my one supervisor got pissy and started having me go, like, every 5 minutes. She was moving me from one corner store to another corner store every 5 minutes. Like, I wasn't able to get shit done. Like, I was project after project after project, and I would constantly tell the boss, so, hey, this is happening. And turned out that, oh yeah, the supervisor was getting jealous, thinking that I was going to take over her job because I was working my ass off too hard, and I was only with the company for, I think, about less than a year, and it's like, yeah. So, yeah. Supervisor was getting very jealous and was starting to cause a lot of problems for me, started spreading rumors with the customers, and after a while it got to the point where I had a family emergency come up, and I got sick and tired of having to deal with my coworker constantly aggravating me, so I ended up, no longer working for True Value. Took care of family emergency. It's gone for a year, now I'm back here in Iowa again. The other job at, discount, not discount, but Big O Tires. Ended up having to deal with another, I got hired on. I was with the company for about a month, a little over a month and a half, and then we hired him. Yeah, it was about 2 months in. We had, then another guy got hired, and this guy knew nothing about cars. Knows nothing whatsoever. So I'm sitting there trying to teach him, and, well, I was teaching him. I was being patient with him because he knew nothing about cars, so I was being very patient with him. And I was trying to help him remind him, hey, this is what you need to do, this is how we do things here, and, well, a month and a half later goes by, we get another guy that joins us on top of it, so it was like, 4 months into working at this shop now, and we get another new guy that's below me, and, well, on my day off, when I was working on a buddy's car on my day off, because I got permission with the shop owner to replace a friend's starter on their Mustang, so I was working, I wasn't really at work because it was my day off, but I got permission to throw the starter in on my friend's car, so we can, on an open bay, got that taken care of, and found out that my one coworker that I was having issues on trying to train because he wasn't doing things properly decided to put my initials on a vehicle, saying that I worked on that vehicle even though it was on my day off. I wasn't there. Technically I wasn't there. I was not working on any customer cars. I was working on a friend's car. Personal vehicle basically at this point. So it was like, my initials weren't supposed to be on anything that day. Turns out that my initials got put on a work order. That car came back for customer liability, and I kind of got the, told off by it, and I actually was not happy about it. And then a week later, I'm sitting there on my lunch break, and I'm watching my coworker, and he's working on his car. I see him torque the tires down, and then he's about ready to pull out of the driveway, out of the thing. He's like, hey, did you double torque? And he goes, yeah, I did. I'm like, no, you didn't. I watched you. I'm like literally on my lunch break. I can see what's going on, and I knew he didn't fucking double torque. He torqued it once. Turns out he put my initials on that vehicle as well, and that vehicle also came back for customer liability, and I got let go. And the reason why the new guy didn't get let go is because the two supervisors who were above me knew who he was and basically recommended him for the job, and it was basically 3 against 1. And I basically got let go for something that was out of my control to begin with, and I tried getting corrected, and I was like, fuck this, and now...
Yeah,
I'm
isn't that always how it goes?
Yeah, I'm in job searching and just hoping to get a job again, and it's really hard to get a job when you get let go for a job because people don't want to sit there and fucking be honest and take the blame for shit that they fucking fucked up on.
Good old-fashioned nepotism.
So now I'm having problems trying to get a new job, and I'm applying for jobs everywhere. And well, I love working in the car business. I've always loved working on mechanical stuff. I have literally almost 9 years of tire experience underneath my belt. So I know how to work on tires and stuff, and it's like it's really hard for me to get a job at the tire shop right now because of the most recent tire shop I worked for let me go for customer liability. And well, I found out that this company is like, if they let you go, they make it a pain in the ass where you get hired anywhere else. So I found that out from an ex-coworker, so I have not been putting that, company on my resumes because I don't want them to fucking fuck me over on trying to get a new job. So that's why I haven't been putting them on the fucking shit. So, and just playing the waiting game, and you're trying to get a job is a pain in the ass when you can't, when shit gets out of your control. It's just gotta have to roll its punches at the moment. And right now, I'm technically trying to get a job at Walgreens just to get, kind of playing the waiting game on that one. I've already had a couple of job interviews and still waiting to hear back from those. So it's like, it's literally, I'm just playing the waiting game, filling out more job applications, scheduling more job interviews, things like this. Playing the waiting game is all it is, and it's like a pain in the ass. It's like, oh yeah, but if I got people telling me like, oh yeah, this place is hiring, this place is hiring. Yeah, everywhere's going to be hiring right now. And a lot of the places that I've been told that are hiring, they're overstaffed. Which means they're going to be, firing a lot of people, hiring a lot of people, and then firing a lot of people. That's how a lot of people, companies do that, because they have to fucking, follow the laws. And it's like, oh yeah, we have to hire new people, but we're going to fire a whole bunch of people, hire a whole bunch of new people, fire them, and hire new ones. It's like, it's just a revolving door. It's like, I want a job that's going to be steady. I want to make sure I have steady income. I don't want to have to sit there and get fired because the company wants to fire me because they have to hire new people, because they have to fucking make sure that they're hiring new people every once in a while. It's like, fucking hey. It's just a royal pain in the ass, is what it is. And when I find a good job and I'm doing well, because I do so well at, working, I grew up on a family-owned and operated farm. I know what hard work is, and if I'm working, I'm gonna be putting my heart and body into fucking my job. That's just how I grew up and how I was raised. You get shit done, and you do it, and you get it done right. And if you can suggest something to make things work better, suggest it. Get it done. Make sure it's done safely and all that. So yeah, I'm a workaholic, and well, a lot of people don't like workaholics, so it's like, it's just a royal pain in the ass. Because when you got coworkers who don't like a workaholic, it makes it a pain in the ass to get along with everyone at work, and it's just a pain in the ass for a lot of people like me to maintain a job when you're a workaholic.
I was a little bit like that when I first started off at my fast food chain that I work at. But at the same time, I just had to learn to not really produce any more biscuits for a fried chicken place than you have to. Otherwise, they'll just get wasted because they'll be in hold too long, harden, and become inedible.
Mm-hmm. And honestly, if I was working in a fast food chain, I would not. I would not last very long. Yes, I have passed the food handlers permit testing and all that stuff. I just cannot work in a fast food chain. I've tried. I just can't do it. It is way too chaotic for me. I'm like, yeah, granted, I grew up on a family farm, an operated farm because of my grandparents, but that shit is expected chaos. Even the farming is going to be chaotic no matter what. But a fast food chain, it's just too much. Too much to handle. And that's actually something I probably should, I need to, when I do job searching tomorrow, I probably should, look up any farmers that are looking for additional hands. I probably should do some of that, apply for some of those positions, I might be able to get a job as a seasonal farm worker, but seasonal farm workers, it's seasonal. When you get paid when the farming season is coming around, and well, farming season's coming up, so I might be able to get some stuff, but being a seasonal farm worker is just a pain in the ass. You make okay, decent money, but it's seasonal work. You don't really you get paid just enough to handle throughout the year and a little bit. I need something that's more steady with the kind of stuff that I do. Like, for example, I'm trying to work on my truck. I'm trying to fix my truck, make sure my truck is, it can run and drive down the road. But it needs some additional maintenance to keep it like that, and it's been kind of hard to keep that up to date. Like, I gotta get new ball joints and new shocks and struts, and fix the rear main oil seal leak, because that's a bit of a problem, because I'm constantly having to top off my oil just to make sure I don't run my vehicle out of oil. It's a slow leak, but it's enough of a leak to, kind of put a dent in the wall over time. It's like, and if I actually had a garage and an actual lift, I would fix it myself if I had the fucking the tools and the facilities to do it in. But I just don't. Granted, yes, I have a lot of tools. Because growing up in the being as a mechanically inclined I am, and having, mechanical background, but I'm not a certified mechanic. I wish I was a certified mechanic, because I can get some serious money, but I am not going to college for 4 fucking years just to become certified. I'm sorry. High school was just enough for me. I barely graduated high school. Barely. Like, literally, if I didn't go to fucking summer school, I would not have graduated in the class of 2015. I would have come back to high school for an additional year for one misery assignment that I kept, that was holding me back. It was one assignment. One assignment from one class. And I was having a hard time with it. Because, personal finance has never been my strong suit. Like, I know how to manage my money and whatnot. I just don't like having to deal with having to be told, well, hey, this is what I need to do with my money. Like, I know what I need to do with my money. But having a teacher say, oh yeah, you got to do this, this, and that for your assignment, I'm like, I'm sorry. This is not how I would do it. I would do it this way, and this way, and that's what kept on making me fail. It's like, the way I have learned how to do personal finances is not the way that the teacher that society doesn't want us to fucking do. And that's what kind of fucked me over. It's like, I had to just fucking go with the flow, and it's like, I'm pretty good at managing my money. Like, it's like the only time I really spend money on stuff that makes me happy is when I know I can afford it. I know if I have that in my budget, I will do it. Like, for example, I fucking want to go airsofting so bad right now, but I just can't afford it at all. Because airsofting is not only, something fun and exciting for me to do, but it also affects, it also helps me relieve the stress in my life. So it's like, it's a multi-function thing for me. It's like, one, I find it fun and enjoyable, but it also helps me relieve my stress. And, well, I have not been airsofting for, I think, about almost 8 months now since the last time I've gone airsofting. So it's like, I just haven't been able to afford it lately. Because I've been dealing with other shit, like rent, phone bills, vehicle bills. Because, my vehicle needed some maintenance and needed shit done. Like, I had to buy new tires for my truck because it needed new tires. My truck needed new tires, and that cost me $500. $500 for a new set of tires for my truck. And that was, on the cheaper side of things for tires for my truck. Well, if I was to get to all seasons, I probably could have gotten it for about $300. But since I didn't get to all seasons, I went for an all-terrain tire. That's what kind of put me in a little bit more in the hole, because I was trying to get an all-terrain because, well, out here in Iowa, it was winter time when I got my all-terrain, because all seasons don't really do too much of a good job for gripping the snow. So that's why I got the all-terrains, and those things they got some grip to them. That's for sure. That is for sure. They have some serious grip to them. And especially after it's like, yeah, I got some good grip. Like, my truck is rear-wheel drive, like most trucks. I don't have four-wheel drive on my pickup truck. I am rear-wheel drive. I'll drive like an S10, so the back end of my truck is lightweight as hell. So when I fucking, trying to gain traction in the snow, really don't have much, gripping power because of how light the rear end of my truck was. So when it snowed, I ended up shoveling when I sat there and cleared the sidewalks here at the apartment complex, I just shoveled the snow in the bed of my truck. So it adds some additional weight from the bed of my truck so I can gain traction. Cause yeah, it snows in Iowa. Like, when I'm living in Oregon, when the part of Oregon I was living in, yeah, we would get snow, but it would not stick around. We'd get like maybe a quarter inch and be gone within the hour. Here in Iowa, we get an inch of snow that's gonna stick around for a day or more. What I miss is when I first moved out here to Iowa, we got like 16 inches of snow in 1 week. I still had the body kit on my truck, and I was literally using my truck as a snow plow for the Infinity Fox's driveway. Like, literally, I plowed the snow with my truck. Like, yeah, granted, yeah, there was about 3 inches of snow we still had to clear additionally, but I got the majority of it done with my truck. It was fun. And Pat goes, oh, you can get your truck check, you can get your truck check. I'm like, no, I'm not, just watch. Yeah, the snow out here in Iowa is manageable compared to the snow that we used to get in Oregon when if it actually snowed in Oregon. Our snow out there was terrible. It would literally become slush, and once it became slush and it reflows, it became ice, and it was terrible. It was a pain in the ass to drive. Like, me driving in the snow here in Iowa is literally a cakewalk for the snow. Because I'm just, I know how to drive in the snow. It's a literal cakewalk for the snow out here. Like, literally, the first year of living in Iowa, the first snowfall, I was literally rear-wheel drive, all-season tires, because that's what I originally had in the truck, was all-season tires, rear-wheel drive, no snow chains, no traction tires. Nothing at all. And I was towing people out of snowbanks with my truck. I still have the Oregon license plates on my truck. And it's like, I'm towing people who live in Iowa, who have Iowa license plates out of snowbanks with a rear-wheel drive pickup truck, and they're like, oh, your truck's heavily modified. You shouldn't be able to do that if your truck's stock. My truck is stock. I'm sorry, I just know how to drive better in the snow. It's like, yeah, Iowans get a lot more snow, but the problem is like, there's different types of snow, and the snow that I'm used to is nothing compared to the snow that we get here in Iowa. It's literally, the snow here in Iowa is a cakewalk for me because I know how to drive in it. So it's like, let's just say driving the manual transmission also helps as well, because you're able to control your traction a lot better with a manual transmission vehicle than you are with an automatic. And I get told, people tell me, oh no, automatics have better traction control. No. If you really know how to drive, I would say manual is the best way to go if you want to maintain traction and power. So,
I did, even with my more limited experience driving in snow, since I live in North Carolina, I think I did pretty well driving the Civic on ice, and I figured I'd be okay since it was a front-wheel drive and had a limited slip differential.
yeah, my truck has a limited differential. I don't believe that limited differential is actually working worth a shit on my truck, because my truck does too many one-wheel peelies when I fucking pull off.
Yeah, it sounds like it would need a rebuild.
I think it needs a rebuild, because it's not working properly.
But I had no trouble getting up and down the driveway, with dry spots cut into it.
I'm tempted just to go in there with a stick welder and just fucking posi lock the crap out of the rear end of my truck. That's how tempted I've been to do it, but it's like I gotta have to buy a new gasket for the for it, and I'll have to buy new oil, and I really gear oil, that shit fucking rinks. That shit stinks like a high head, and I just don't want to do it. So that's why I'm not. It's like I can do the posi lock, I can buy a new rear differential, do a limited slip, but it's like I really do not want to mess with gear oil. I've messed with enough gear oil in my lifetime to last me the rest of my life. I may be turning 29 this year, but I am done messing with gear oil. If I can avoid doing a gear oil change, I am going to avoid it. If it's not fun. That shit stinks, especially, yeah. You're technically supposed to do it every 100,000 miles. You're supposed to replace your differential oil in your discs. Well, my truck is well overdue for that because it's got 220,000 miles on it, so it needs to be done on my truck. I know that for a fact. I just don't want to do it. Because if I'm going to do it, I might as well fucking replace the diff back there. But it's like, if I replace the diff, I don't know if I want to do, replace the limited slip, or just fucking posi lock the fuck out of that. So, I probably should create a poll on my YouTube. Should I posi lock my truck, or do a limited slip rebuild kit? See what they should do.
I've had a few, basic to kind of unhinged mod ideas for my Civic. One of them being like an all-wheel drive conversion, but achieved by means of an electric drivetrain in the back, and with a heavier alternator or something.
Or you just find
to mirror
Acura's who's willing to come over to your state for a couple of months to help you just do a full-on four-wheel drive drivetrain with the original motor.
Well, I mean, I'd keep the original engine, of course, but I'd set up some sort of, secondary electric drive system in the back, so I don't have to run a drive shaft back there. But I need, a much heavier alternator and charging system to make it work. But the idea...
You might as well be turning your car into a hybrid, and you want to know how much those batteries cost for a hybrid?
I mean, I've heard of an Australian guy who actually makes kits to turn any car into a plug-in hybrid.
Let me find something real quick. I know...
But the idea is to sort of replicate what Acura did with Shod. Super handling all-wheel drive.
I'm a terrible speller at times. I know it, and I will admit to it.
But that's sort of how the all-wheel drive system works in the second-generation Acura NSX. You have a gasoline engine on one axle, and two electric motors on the other axle, and they're capable of vectoring torque, not only front to back, but also side to side. But it would probably be a lot easier to just, for extended road trips, install a 5-gallon reserve fuel cell.
This is the Edison Motors people I was talking about. Yeah. Literally, this is a hybrid. Well, it's technically an electric truck, but it's got a fucking diesel generator on it to power the batteries. Honestly, I wouldn't mind if I ever become a trucker. I wouldn't mind owning one of these. But the problem is, yeah, high voltage. High voltage is no fucking joke. That's something I really do not want to mess with, is high voltage shit. You need special, you gotta learn how to mess with high voltage, you need special gear for high voltage. It's basically I call it a money pit. And that's why I'm not really big into hybrids or electric vehicles, because I just see them as massive, massive money pits. The amount of specialized training you have to go through to become certified to mess with certain things, it's just not worth it in my books.
Toyota definitely made it work, though it didn't come without its own pains. Like, the first generation Priuses had tons of issues with the generators melting, but they long since fixed that. Though they do still have high voltage lines all over the car.
Yeah.
But, if you wanted a good in-between like a full-blooded EV and a gasoline car, you might consider the Prius or RAV4 Prime.
I'd rather stick with my gas engines. I know how to work on them. And I prefer working on the older gas engines than the fucking new shit we have. I'd rather fucking have a distributor cap versus a fucking computer telling them what the engine needs to do and what spark plug it needs to go off. I'd rather deal with a distributor cap than a fucking goddamn computer when it comes to engines. I'm sorry.
Like, after having to change out the points so many times, I just sort of and daily driving a car, especially in the cold.
Yeah,
I'd rather have the electronically controlled fuel injection and timing.
The reason why I am not a huge fan of it is because, one, there's a lot more shit that can go wrong. That can say, hey, yeah, you're going to have to replace this, this, and that just to get it to run your engine and run properly. Versus, oh, yeah, it's got no spark. Oh, it's probably either a bad condenser versus, having this, which is only like maybe $10, $20 part to repair. Versus having oh yeah, you lose spark on one of the newer vehicles, you got to get the computer repaired, and that controls that, and that can fucking cost you around $100 or more just to get that computer repaired to say, hey, yeah, oh yeah, I got no spark. Oh, the condenser's either condenser or closed off. Oh yeah, that's what, anyway, between $30 to $40 on the older vehicle, versus what you're spending. Maybe $100 or more on a newer vehicle just to get your vehicle to run again. I'd rather deal with.
I'm just sort of hoping that, on my 2012 Civic, that those will all last a long time, because it does seem like a real pain to get the spark plugs out of the engine. But I think they would use iridium.
You're supposed to replace the spark plugs every 50,000 miles, or every 25,000 miles. You're supposed to replace the spark plugs. So
I think the iridium ones that Nippon Denso makes, you could extend it out to 80 to 100,000.
Yeah, but it's not recommended. It is definitely not recommended to make your spark plugs last that long. I replaced my spark plugs a year and a half ago, 2 years ago is when I replaced. No, it's been less than a year since I replaced my spark plugs. But I've already put over 20,000 miles on them. So I know I'm going to need new spark plugs here soon again. But at the same time, I also need new fucking spark plug wires too. Because the spark plug wires I have are fucking just falling apart. They need to be replaced. But I just haven't replaced them because, yeah, in order to replace them, I have to fucking go from the top of the motor to the front of the motor to the underneath the motor to the back of the motor and back up against the firewall. Yeah, that's why I've been putting it off, because it's there's just pain in the ass to replace them on my truck is what they are. That's why I have
Now, two things on a car that I will always prefer to be mechanical over electric is the transmission shifter and the e-brake. Although, in an electric car, I could sort of forgive not having a mechanical shifter because most of them don't even have a transmission.
Mm-hmm.
But most manufacturers that just put like electronic gear shifters, they often make it a bit like easy to confuse for some other control in the car.
So like, if I get myself a full-size truck and, and I keep the little pickup truck I have now, if I get a full-size truck, I'm going to make sure I get a good reliable one. I mean, my good reliable one, I'm probably going to end up getting an older one, an older vehicle, and it's going to be mechanical, it's going to be carbureted system and all that stuff. But what I would end up doing with that is I would buy a EFI kit for the carburetor, which would basically turn it electronic fuel injection, basically, which would cost me about $300 to $500 depending on the kind of EFI.
I considered it for the Mustang, but with every mod I would think of to do to that, it was just more logical to get a different car. If I was to,
Holly,
if I were to go out and buy a pickup,
if you want to if you do plan on doing an EFI kit for your Mustang, I would go with a Holly EFI kit, because those are just basically drop in and you do a few tuning things to the computer, and they're basically plug and play is what I would recommend going for Holly EFI kit, because they're basically plug and play. They're very simple to install.
but since I'm not daily driving that anymore, I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah, it's like, that's why I would do an EFI kit on an older vehicle, especially if I'm going to be using it as a daily driver. Now, as for the truck I currently have now, yes, it has EFI already, but it's a manual transmission. But if I was to do anything more to that truck, if I was to get a full-size truck, I would take the truck I have now and I would literally turn it into a sleeper build. And when I do that, I am not gonna. It's like, yeah, people are like, oh, you can drop an LS in there, blah 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 blah. No, I'm sorry, I'm not dropping no LS in there. I've been thinking about it, and I'm like, well, yeah, an LS produces a lot more power, a lot more torque, but it's also a computer-based engine and it requires way, 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 way too much technology to make it work properly. And I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry. If I'm gonna do a sleeper build, if I'm gonna do what I plan on doing with that truck, I might as well go with an old school 350 small block Chevy and toss it in there and fucking shoot that motherfucker up and keep it carbureted, because I'd rather deal with something that's gonna be old, reliable. Because if I plan on drag racing that fucker, I might be street racing that motherfucker as well. Now, I'm gonna be accidentally street racing that truck, I might as well keep it, carbureted, because if I get hit by an EMP blast, you're done for. So if I'm going to end up doing street racing, I don't want to get hit by an EMP blast and all of a sudden, oh yeah, your vehicle's fucking rendered useless. Nope, hit me with an EMP blast while it's a natural aspirated engine. Well, guess what? That truck is going to keep on going. Yeah, you may have fucked up my battery. As long as I don't turn that engine off, I'm going. I'm gone, gone. That's one thing I like about older engines, that you can hit it with an E5, with a fucking EMP blast, and it's not even gonna do shit besides destroy the fucking battery. Everything else will continue running.
I mean, if you want something that's like EMP resistant, get an older diesel.
You do that with a fucking modern car, well, guess what? Your modern car is coming to a complete stop, and you're fucked. And that's why I don't want to do an LS engine.
And you could shield it, but there again, like, the thing that'll be most EMP...
To shield, you can buy a fucking EMP shield bag for your cell phone, and it's going to cost you $1,000. Now, if you're trying to do that for a car, you're looking well over $1,000. I'm telling you that right now. There's so many electronic components in a car, you're probably looking around just as much as... Like, oh yeah, buy a new car, that's about $150,000. You're probably spending at least another $200,000 just to EMP proof that bitch. I'm sorry. It's just not worth it. It is just not worth it, in my books. was just
And for me, like, daily driving a carbureted car wasn't worth all the trouble that I've had over the years, and
no,
it was
daily
always a
driving-
pain in the ass to.
daily
It was always a
driving
pain in the ass to
carburetor
cold
engine-
start, especially.
Oh yeah, that driving a daily driver that's a carburetor engine. Yeah, you're not going to get the best gas mileage for starters, and they're a pain in the ass to cold start.
And it was a pain in the ass to drive in winter, too.
The only
And especially
issue-
because the choke never worked right on mine.
What I really loved about my first truck was a 1972 Chevrolet 3/4-ton custom K20 fleet size 454 big block, turbo 400 transmission, optional 4-wheel drive, 6-inch factory lift kit. Chevy orange, Chevy white. It was my mom's truck. I bought it from her, then I bought it from my dad. No, and then my dad sold it down, my back, I should say. But that truck, it was naturally aspirated. It never, I bought an EFI kit for it, but never got to install it. But it got 8 miles per gallon. Yeah, it had really shitty gas mileage. But the nice thing about it is it had a heater block, a heater cord on it. So in the winter time, I would literally just run an extension cord out to the truck, and it would keep the engine nice and warm. So when I would, like, in the winter time, like, oh yeah, time to go to work. Oh, it's cold outside? Okay, no problem. Got an extension cord to it. Just boom, starts right up. I could always, that truck would always start on the first try with me or my mom. But for my dad, he'd go, ring, 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 ring. He would flood the engine. And I'm like, I'll just kick my dad out of the driver's seat when I was a kid, because when my parents were still together, the truck never liked him. So I would just kick him out of the driver's seat, and I would hop over, even with the truck being fully flooded, like you can smell the gas inside the cab, I'd go kick him out, and the truck would start right up for me even while it was flooded. Like, that truck hated my dad, 100% hated my dad. But that truck loved me and my mom. It would always start for us.
So I just like not having to feather my engine on cold starts anymore. One of the nicest things about having a fully electronic ignition system and fuel injection.
And that's depends on your vehicle too, honestly, because my truck, yes, the truck I have now is currently fuel injection, and it has all that, fucking high-tech fucking wizardry bullshit. No, I gotta make sure I let my truck warm up for a good 10-15 minutes before I even decide to move my truck, because if I don't let my truck get up to running temp, it will flat out kill itself.
That's how it was with my carbureted Mustang, and I just love I love not having to have to do that anymore.
My truck ain't carbureted, it's fuel injected. It would not fucking run worth a shit.
Like, I got almost 160,000 miles on my Honda now, and I don't have this issue. And I don't know when the last time the coils or the plugs were changed, but the the Honda dealer that did the pre-purchase inspection on it, they tried to sell us on plugs, but I'm like, well, the gas mileage isn't poor, it's got good power, and it's not vibrating excessively. Why does it need plugs? And there's no check engine light. It's like, I think they, tried to upsell us on things that we mostly didn't need. But they didn't tell us about the wheel bearing being bad.
This is the funny fact is, even though I live in an apartment complex, all my neighbors know that I work on vehicles. They know I have tools to work on vehicles. And it's like, I will tell you right now, working on vehicles, I can tell you right now, mechanic shops, because they will fucking upsell you as much as they can. Me, when I come to work on vehicles, I'm straight up honest. I'm like, okay, this is how much the part's going to cost me. And it's like, oh yeah. So it's going to be a brand new starter. It's about $100 to $150 depending on the vehicle. Alright, so okay, this is how much your starter is. Okay, your starter is $125. I would charge you for, the hour, $12 an hour, $13 an hour, depending. Because minimum wage is like $13 an hour, roughly, out here in Iowa. Roughly. average is about $12.50. So I would charge $13 an hour for the labor. Mechanic shops, they would charge you $100 to about $300 an hour for labor. I mean, I'm just, yeah, I worked on vehicles, but I'm like one of those few mechanics. I'm not a certified mechanic. I'm not a certified mechanic, but I'm one of those people who's straight up honest in price. Like, I'm not gonna be an asshole and charge you an arm and a leg like most mechanics will out there. I'm sorry, that's just not who I am. I'm gonna be honest. And I've already worked on a lot of the neighbors' cars already. I've replaced parts, helped replace parts, and it's like I only charge for what it costs it's like if they supply the parts, I don't charge them for the parts. They supply the parts, I only charge them for the hour. For what it does for me to get it, to do what needs to be done. I don't charge them too much. Like, it's like if someone goes, oh, I would like to do a code scan to diagnose my car to see what's going on with it. You know how much a mechanic shop would charge you to run a diagnostic check on your car? They will charge you $100 just to run a code scan that takes about 10-15 minutes.
And I can technically do that myself.
Yeah, but but also got what's called a cheapo scanner. You don't have like the scanner like I have. Mine is high end. I've spent some money on mine. I can tell you.
The app I use the app I use doesn't just tell you a code. It'll also explain what the code means, and if it can get your vehicle identification number, it'll also recommend fixes to you.
I can literally, mine does VIN, year, it will tell me the VIN, the year, the model, the engine, it will tell me everything. It will straight up tell me everything about your car. And
mine does most, if not all of that too, for a lot less.
I can also, I'm still trying to learn it myself, so I've been technically doing it on my personal vehicle, because I'm still trying to learn my scanner. But my scanner also allows me to do tuning. I can literally tune with my scanner. So, I'm still learning how to do that, and that's why I'm doing it with my personal vehicle, because I don't know my scanner that well yet. But I know it well enough to tell someone, hey, what's going on with your car. But I can actually tune with my scanner if I wanted to, and that's why I'm doing it with my truck, because I'm slowly learning how to do it with my truck, because I want to know what I'm doing first before I offer that service for someone else. So, instead of, because most mechanic shops will charge you $100 to run this code scan. I only charge $10 to run a code scan when it comes to people. Like, people are like, oh, how much will it cost me to have you do a code scan? I'm like, $10. Like, seriously? I'm like, yeah, seriously. It's like, I'm not going to charge you $100 for something I can do in 15 minutes. And most of the time, it's like, most of the people are like, oh, you're only going to charge $10? They either give me $20 or $40, even though I told them they don't have to. It's like, I'm not trying to take advantage of people. If they want to give me extra money because I'm straight up honest about stuff, that's up to them. I prefer not to take the extra money because that's just who I am. But if they want to give it to me because I'm doing them a good service, that's on them. I don't giving tips, because at that point it's just extra money. I just count that as tips. Because it's like, oh yeah, I charge $10 for a code scan, but someone wants to give me $20 to $40, I'm giving them between $10 to $30 in tips. So it's like, I'm not going to sit there and count the tips as an actual payment. It's like, this is what I charge, but I get more than what I charge, I count that as tips, because it's like, I'm just straight up honest about shit. It's like, if someone asks me, hey, do you know how to do this on a vehicle? And I'm like, yeah, I know how to do it, but I don't feel comfortable doing it because, one, you just don't have enough experience, or two, it's something that, I do have experience in doing it, but it requires a lot of time and effort, and I don't want to sit there and have, you know, someone like, oh, I need my car in like, you know, in the next couple of days, but I need this done. It's like, yeah, if it's gonna take, because some of the stuff that people ask me to do, it's like, yeah, it's gonna take me at least 2 or 3 days to actually make sure it's done right, and also at the same time make sure that it's not, like I said, it's done right, but at the same time not also charge you an arm and a leg to do it. Because most of the time when I'm working on people's cars and they ask me if I'm able to do something, it's usually I'm working with jack stands, so it's going to take me longer to get it done because I don't have a I don't have a fucking 4-point lift to lift this car up above my head to do what I need to do most of the time. So it's like, it's all, I work with what I got and what I can work with. Like, I got flyers that I've made that literally tell people what I do as a small, you know, for a small maintenance mechanic, because that's what I consider myself as a small maintenance mechanic. And I just passed those out. I'm like, I literally, it's like, I'm going to charge $1.50 per mile. So, like, I will come to someone's house to work on their vehicle for them, kind of deal. So it's like, oh yeah, $1.50 per mile. So if you're like, it's bare minimum. Oh, it's a 1 mile. Bare minimum is a mile. You know, charge rate. But it's like, it's $1.50 per mile. That's $1.50 for me to come out to you and to get back. So bare minimum, I'm charging about $3. So it's like, just to travel per mile. So it's like, I'm just like, yeah, I gotta make sure I have, you know, I got the, you know, make sure I got the, you know, $50 per mile. Like, yeah, that's gonna make sure that pays for the gas that I'm spending to get out to you, because, yeah, hauling tools in a pickup truck is not very efficient on your gas mileage. And that's why I charge $1.50 a mile. It's like, yeah, bare minimum, you're spending $3 for an entire mile, because technically I gotta travel 2 miles. To travel a mile to you, and I gotta travel a mile back. So it's like, I'm going to charge bare minimum $3 because it's like, yeah, I got to make sure I'm able to pay for the gas I'm spend. Granted that, yeah, I may have a little in line 4 or 5 speed. Yeah, I got decent mileage. I can get about 300 miles, 250 to 300 miles on a full tank of gas. But it's like, when I'm hauling tools, I get about 200 to 250. So it's like, yeah, I may have a decent gas, you know, efficient vehicle, but still, I gotta make sure I make a little bit of profit to go do what I, you know, to come do stuff. Because it's like, I gotta make a little bit of profit. So it's like, yeah, I may charge a little bit of extra. Like, yeah, it probably cost me, 40 to 50 cents just to travel, you know, 1 mile. So me charging $1.50 is like me making sure that I can pay for the gas that I use and also make a little bit of income on top of it, without charging an arm and a leg. Because there's mechanics out there like, oh yeah, he charged $40 a mile. Like, holy fucking shit, $40 a mile? Hell no. That's highway robbery if I've ever seen it. It's like, that's why a lot of people who ask me to do shit for the vehicles, like, are like surprised on the rates that I tell them. Like, cause I fucking do low end fucking rates and they're like, holy crap, normally it would cost me this much. I'm like, yeah, I know, they will fucking rip you off. That's how they work. That's how they make their money. That's how they make a name for themselves. But me, I make my name for myself by doing honest work and doing reasonable pricing for people. Because there's people out there who can't afford mechanical shit like that. Like, just to do the rear mirror and oil seal on my truck is going to cost me $1,500 to get it done on my truck. And that's me taking it to mechanic shop because I just don't have the proper air, you know, stuff to do that, because I literally have to pull the engine out of my truck just to replace the main seal bearing on the, you know, on my truck. Gotta dismount the transmission from the engine, pull the engine out, drain all the oil and the coolant, flip the engine upside down, pull the oil pan off just to get to the rear main oil seal. Like, it's gonna cost me, it's like I don't have that kind of, you know, tools to do that with. Nor do I have the space and facility to do so, because I live in an apartment complex. If I started doing that, whew, I would just say right now, the apartment manager would not be pleased with me. Granted that, yeah, I asked him, hey, I've asked him, like, if I get the new ball joints for my truck, because that's what I need to get for my truck, it's like, hey, I need to do this to my truck. It's probably going to take me a day or so to get it done. And they're like, oh, yeah, as long as it's not going to sit there and not, move for weeks on end, because that's when they start getting pissy. It's like, if they don't see a vehicle move, that's when they get pissy. So it's like, yeah, I've been job searching, like, on Wazoo for the past 2 weeks, but I've consistently moved my truck. Like, I'll move it a parking space or so just to keep it, say, hey, yeah, this vehicle still runs and drives. So I don't lose my truck. Because, yeah, the apartment complex is very finicky on that shit. It's like, if they see a vehicle that's in bad shape, or not even, like, or being worked on, like, if it's got a flat tire and it doesn't move for several days, guess what? You better say goodbye to your vehicle. Because they don't fucking, they don't play around with that shit. So it's like, I even got permission from the managers here at the apartment complex, because, they have the guy that comes in and, plows the parking complex, the parking area, but they don't take care of the sidewalks. I've gotten permissions from them where I have like my garden truck, I literally have a riding lawnmower, but I have it parked out back, but they know that I'm using it to help clean off the sidewalks to make sure everyone can get to the vehicle and whatnot safely. Like, I'm helping the apartment complex, hence why I'm allowed to have my fucking garden tractor in the back underneath the tarp. Because, like, they know it runs, and they know what I do with it, and they don't give a two shits, because I'm helping them out with something that they're, that the one place guy doesn't do. And it's like, I told him, I'm not going to charge you guys to do this. I'm doing this out of the kindness of my heart, because, like, my roommate, he's an older gentleman, he has a disability parking spot. So if I'm I'm basically plowing, taking care of the snow so he can get to his vehicle and whatnot. And I'm also doing it for my neighbors. So there's a couple of neighbors who have disability as well. Like, right now, we've got an upstairs neighbor who's using some crutches right now because, her foot's broken. So it's like, when it snowed, I was sitting out there shoveling snow so people can get to the vehicles and whatnot. I don't do that. It's like, I'm a kind person. I can be a nice person. It's just when you take my niceness as an advantage, and it's like, oh yeah, like, I had people come out there and, like, I'm just like, this is like beforehand, before I moved to Iowa, I had people, like, I'll sit here and I was like, I had a neighbor who was an elderly person when I was still with my mom, who couldn't mow their yard. And I'll be out there mowing my mom's yard, and my mom would pay me $10 to mow the yard. And it's like, I would go over to the neighbor's yard, and I would mow their yard because they weren't able to do it. And the neighbor was always grateful that I would come over there and do it for them. And it's like, I never charged them at all to do it. I was already being paid $10 to mow the yard for my parents, and it's like, it literally is like being paid $10 doesn't really cost a lot. And it's like, I maybe spend maybe half of that on gas for the lawnmower for each month. So it's like, and I got to mow the yard like 2 or 3 times a month. So it's like, I'm not really wasting. It's like, it's not costing me a lot to go any additional money to go mow the neighbor's yard to help them out. And I had a neighbor across the street who saw I was taking advantage of our neighbor. And they started causing a scene. I'm like, oh, you're not doing this out of the kindness, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, no, I literally was. And people say, oh, you're just trying to take advantage. I'm like, no, I'm not taking advantage of people. I do my fair share. And then some. Like, when I find it, because right now, I'm kind of, people think I'm taking advantage of my current living situation, but I'm not. I'm literally fucking working my ass off trying to get a new job, because I'm literally, I take care of myself. I usually fend for myself, and it's like, right now it's just in that kind of style of life where shit is kind of hitting the fan, but at the same time, it's like, trying to get back on my feet, but having a hard time. It's like, so I'm granted, I'm kind of, living off of someone else's income at the moment just to keep, to try to get stuff done, but at the same time, I'm also like, whatever money I make, I'm always going towards back to making sure I pay my phone bill, my tool bill, because yeah, I gotta make sure I keep my tools paid off so that I can get my tools repoed. So I'm paying off, I'm like, about $350 a month I gotta spend minimum on making sure I keep my bills paid, and then whatever additional money I get, it also helps pay for the rent, utilities, and stuff like that. It's like, I make sure I take care of what I'm able to take care of. And thank God that the roommate I have is very understanding, and it's like, yeah, I'm working my ass off, I'm trying to get shit done, but I'm doing what I'm able to do. It's like, I'm not sitting there trying to take advantage of shit. I'm like, I'm working my ass off, like, this month I've already got, in the next couple of days, I know I'm going to be working on some neighbor, working on some neighbor vehicles if they ask me to do some work for them. I know I'm going to get some income here coming soon. And that's going to be going towards paying off the few of my bills, because yeah, my phone bill's due at the moment. So I got to pay that off, pay my tools, and I know I'm going to have some left over, so that's going to go towards rent and to make sure that's taken care of. Yeah. Because I told, my roommate that I'm rooming up with, but I would pay for half the rent. And granted, yeah, I kind of lost my way job, so I'm not able to pay half the rent at the moment. But he knows that I'm doing what I can to help pay for stuff, so. You just gotta go with the flow with stuff at times. And shit kind of just hits the fan when it hits the fan. We can't really do much about it. So yeah, gotta go with what I gotta go with. It feels like, I don't know why, but it feels like my avatar neck seems longer than normal.
I don't know. Has it always been that long?
No. I think it's now the camera is now getting more associated with my fucking build. Cause I'm 6'4". I'm a tall, skinny ass motherfucker. I got a long ass fucking neck. Like, my friends used to call me giraffe neck. Like, yeah. I really do not care for that nickname. A couple of those friends ended up getting punched in the face when I was in high school. Yeah. Well, it actually kind of reminds me, like, I used to have really bad anger issues. And I'm one of those people, it's really hard to joke around with me, because I take jokes sometimes a little too seriously. I will admit to that. I do have a problem with that. Like,
That was maybe a problem with me as well, especially in the past.
like, for example, today, like, yeah, it's not April Fool's anymore, it's fucking April 2nd now. 12:52 at night, but hey. But the April Fool's joke that happened on the Discord server that I'm part of, like, no, it just came out of the blue. I knew it was an April Fool's joke, but I was not very too pleased about it. It's like one of those, like, yeah, no, I'm sorry, that is not a joke in my books. That just feels like a, you being an asshole maneuver. But I was like, you gotta roll with the flow. It ain't my Discord server. It's someone else's Discord server, and they see it, and they can tell it's a joke. I can tell it's a joke, but at the same time, it's like one of those jokes, like, dude, like, I'm sorry, that is not a joke for me. That I would take that way too seriously if someone did that to my server, my Discord server. Like, no, I would not be too keen about that whatsoever. I would basically would have a little bit of pasty fit with someone like, oh, I'm just trying to joke around. Like, yeah, I don't see that as a joke, dude. People tell me I take things too literally. Yeah, I agree with them. I do take things too literally, especially when it has to affect, when it affects me. Like, for example, if someone tries joking around saying, oh yeah, I'm going to take over your Discord server because they April Fools. I'm sorry, that I wouldn't allow that to fly. I would literally see that as a threat. It's just who I've been. It's like, the way I grew up is like, yeah, jokes were not really much of a jokes. Like, I could literally tell you right now, when my cousins tried pulling pranks on me when I was growing up, they were not very nice pranks. I will tell you that right now. And I would always prank them back 3 times as worse. It got to the point where I had to rush my cousin to the hospital because of one of the pranks I pulled. Because he tried to pull the prank on me and I did it 3 times. So let's just say, not one of those kind of people that you want to joke with, especially if it deals with physical or emotional shit, because yeah, I'm not one to triple. And I will admit to it, I do have an issue with that. But I've gotten better. Like, if you have met me back in 2015, I was not a nice person back in 2015. I was a complete, utterly asshole. I was not a nice person. People thought I was a nice person, but as soon as they got on my bad side, oh, it was game over. For example, I had anger issues as well. Really bad anger issues back then too. So yeah, very bad mixture. I literally had a teacher in the high school who I was having an issue with another student, and I was trying to walk away from the situation, but the teacher wanted me to stay there and talk about it to calm the situation down. At this point, I was really pissed off, and I was trying to get away from the situation because I know if I didn't get away from the situation, it was going to become a hands-on situation where he would get expelled. The teacher got in my way and grabbed me on the shoulders to keep me in the classroom, and let's just say that teacher ended up with a broken nose, a broken arm, and was on the ground, and I was once I got him on the ground, I was fucking bolting down the hallway of the school, and I fucking jumped. If the school resource tried to stop me, I fucking just tackled his ass, kept on going, jumped the fence from the school, jumped into the field, and I just fucking took off. I ran for 15 fucking miles before the state trooper, who was almost near my mom's parents' place, because we lived in a different city, like within 15 miles. I was almost to their place. I was literally crossing the highway, the actual fucking highway, well, interstate, whatever you want to call it, depending on where you live. I was literally crossing the one bridge to get across the highway, and that's when the state troopers found me. And they're like, holy crap. How the hell did you make it clear out here? I'm like, well, I know this area quite well. It's like living and growing up on a family farm. I got to learn. I learned how to navigate through the woods and all that stuff real quickly. And it's like, if I know which direction I'm heading, I know where exactly I'm going. I'm going to get there one way or another. So, and when the state trooper told me, hey, what the hell went on? I explained to him, hey, this is what happened. I was trying to get away from the situation so I can calm down, cool down, and relax. Teacher put his hands on me, which he was told never ever to do when I'm trying to walk away from the situation. And well, let's just say he got to suffer the consequences. And the state trooper was understandable, and it's like, okay, I'm not going to bring him back to school even though they want me to. Where are you going? I'm like, well, it's heading to my mom's parents' place, but they're at work, and I like go out to my grandparents' farm, and they're like, oh, where's your grandparents' farm? And I just told them, oh, so you're one of those people? I'm like, yeah, because my dad's side of the family is very well known out there. So he drove me out to the family farm. Well, Grandpa was not very pleased to see me out there. He just thought I was trying to avoid school and was trying to tell the state trooper to bring me back to school, but to explain the situation. And let's just say I went from being in school to working in the field that day. I was not allowed to go anywhere else besides work in the field because my grandpa thought I was trying to skip school when I wasn't. I was trying to walk away from the situation, and the situation got out of control. The school tried expelling me for beating the crap out of the teacher after they were told multiple times not to touch me when I'm angry, to let me go walk away and give me time to cool down, not to confront me and put their hands on me to try to keep me in the same area where the situation happened, because it's only going to make matters worse. And well, that teacher found out real quick. The school tried expelling me, and it didn't work. And the school resource officer at the time, when he found out what really happened, he like, okay, I'm not gonna do anything about this. Granted, yeah, you tackled an officer of the law. I'm gonna let this slide because you had every right for what you did in the first place. And I was told to it's like after seeing what would happen and the reason why you did what you did. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with you. You had every right to do what you had to do. And it's like, yeah, I had those rights, but I did not feel very pleased about what I had to do to prevent this so I could calm down. It was not a good thing. Like, my anger issues were bad when I was younger. But now, being almost 29 years old, I found ways to cope with my anger, cope with my stress. Granted that, yeah. Some of the people would think, oh yeah, airsoft is not a good stress reliever. But I find it as a good stress reliever, and I also find it a lot of fun. But people, oh, you're using airsoft as a stress reliever. That means you're purposely inflicting pain on people. Like, no. That's not how I see it. That's not what I do in airsoft. I see it as a lot of fun, and it's like, yeah, I won't sit there and purposely go for headshots like people think I would do, and purposely, like, no, I don't try to purposely inflict pain. I'm sitting there having fun with other people, having fun in airsoft. It's like, yeah, granted that I'm technically shooting at people, what people would say, but it's like, it's airsoft. It's not lethal. It can be lethal if people are not fucking careful with what they do. And people say, oh yeah, you're airsoft while you're angry. I'm like, no, not all the time when I'm airsoft I'm angry. I might be stressed out a little bit, because I see it as a stress reliever. It gets me out and about. I'm having fun with other people, and it's like, yeah. When you're airsofting, when I see when you go airsoft, it's like paintball. Expect to get hurt and expect to come home with some welts. It's just something you gotta expect from this sport. Granted that, yeah, there is people out there who purposely try to inflict pain on others because they just want to inflict maximum pain on people because they think it's fun. No, that's not who I am. It's like, purposely going around and inflicting maximum pain on people, you're just being a fool and big enough an asshole at that point. And I've literally, it's like, yeah, there's people who cheat in the game and whatnot. It's like, yeah, you're not going to call your hits, okay, whatever. And it's like, usually I run those kind of people, I always, hey, dude, call your hits. They're like, oh, you're not hitting me. I'm like, dude, no, I know I'm hitting you. I'm running tracer BBs. So I know exactly where my BB is going. If you're not going to call your hit, you're not going to call your hit. So don't bitch at me when I'm going to sit there and continue shooting at you because you're not wanting to call your hits. And it's like, in some airsoft fields, gun hits don't count. So if someone shoots your gun magazine, and it's like, then they tell me to call my hits, and it's like, okay, this airsoft field literally says gun hits don't count. So you're sitting there shooting my, my mag on my airsoft rifle and telling me to call my hit when you're clearly hitting, I can see that you're clearly hitting my mag. I'm not going to call my hit because, well, you don't call your hits. It's like, if you're shooting my gun, it's not, technically I'm not out. I'm just having a mag, I take what's called a gun malfunction. You just destroyed my gun. I just pop my mag out and then pop it back in and continue back. It's like, that's what I do. Because technically gun hits don't count. Now, some of those airsoft fields say, oh, you don't have to do that. I do it because I consider it a gun malfunction. Yeah. You basically destroy the gun. If you were to shoot someone's actual gun in the IRL, you would destroy it. So it'd be a gun malfunction. So me pulling the airsoft mag out and putting it back in and keep on going, gun malfunction. Should be just, trying to make it add realism. And people are like, oh yeah, gun hits count. I'm like, no, not at this field. They don't count at this field. He goes, well, they do at this field. I'm like, no, not here. And it's different here. It's like, well, I'm not going to call my hits then if you're not going to call your gun hits. I'm like, I'm playing by the field rules, and you should be playing by them too. And I'm fucking doming. Like, this guy who was claiming that I wasn't hitting him, I shot him in the chest like 4 different times. Got him in the shoulder several, like almost a half a dozen times. And then finally, it's like, I got sick and tired of this guy not calling his hits. And each time he was hitting my gun, I knew he was hitting the gun because he was also using tracer BBs. and all his BBs were hitting my 2,000 round box mag on my airsoft rifle, so I knew he was clearly hitting my mag. He was not hitting me whatsoever, and I was like, after, 50, 60 shots, and this guy's still not calling assists, I kind of lost my cool, so I started, aiming for his head. And he got pissed off with me. And, well, it's like, dude, and then he tried starting to fight with me, but it didn't end well because, yeah, I was running my GoPro. So that I had footage of the guy clearly not calling his hits, and I could clearly see that the BBs weren't even coming anywhere near me, except for hitting my gun. And the guy's clearly not calling his hits, and, well, he was told to leave the field for an entire match, and he tried, and then when he got back in, he decided to purposely shoot me in the back of the head point blank, and mag dumped me, and actually drew blood. And there was also caught on my GoPro. And so he ended up getting banned from the field and was told never to come back. Because he did not want to sit there and play the game the way it was supposed to be played. Granted, yes, I will admit that I had
That's called karma.
Yeah, granted, I'm not gonna... Oh!
Yo, Silver.
Hey, what's up? How's your brother doing?
Don't know. I got a question. I went on your Xbox account from my end, and it says you're playing VR chat on the Xbox. How did you do that?
I'm not. I'm actually on desktop, dude.
Is that the reason why it did that?
Yeah, that's why it's doing that. I don't know why. I don't even use the Xbox account on my computer at all. Yeah, I'm logged into it, but I never fucking use it. That's why it says I'm playing VR chat on Xbox. No, it's because of fucking PC shenanigans.
I was about to say, like, how'd you get Xbox VR chat? Like, what?
Yeah, I know. Like, I logged on my Xbox one day when I was out here on VR chat, and it would say, "Oh, you're playing VR chat on Xbox." I'm like, no, I'm on PC. I'm sitting on my home screen on my Xbox. I'm on PC playing VR. That makes no fucking sense. Yeah.
Imagine playing God of War Ragnarok on your PC and it shows up on the Xbox.
Yeah, it's crazy. So, Shorts, this is
Yes.
Tiger's brother. So,
Hi there.
I was wondering if that was Tiger for a second.
no. Tiger doesn't have VR. He should get VR, but he doesn't have something to do it with.
Because I've been using the MetaQuest AI, saying that, because I've seen what you've seen on your Xbox account, I was like, wait, can you play it on the Xbox? I said it to the AI on the MetaQuest, and it said a couple times that you can, but then I recorrected it and said, no, you can't.
Yeah, you can't. It's like, that's the thing, is like, it's like, I'm not even on my Xbox. My Xbox is turned off. And it says that I'm online, but I'm not online at all because I don't even have the app or the game thing running in the background at all on my desktop. It's turned off completely. And it says, oh, I'm online, but I'm not online. I'm on Steam, dude. I'm playing on Steam, of all things. And it says that I'm online via Xbox, which is stupid. Like, I don't use Xbox gaming on my PC. Yeah, I may be logged into the services because it's a Microsoft services, so it's logged into my Microsoft account, which is on my PC. It makes no sense. It's like, I don't use that part of the services. This is on my PC, I'll use Steam. When I'm on my computer, I'm using Steam. So it's
I'm wondering if it shows up on your game thing, like recent games you played.
oh yeah, there's games and I was like, it'll say, oh yeah, I'm playing Farming Simulator 22. Yeah, I'm not. I'm playing Farming Simulator 22, but I'm on Steam.
No, like, I'm talking about, like, I wonder if it'll show up on, like, your achievement area, like where it shows your achievements, how much achievements you did and whatever.
Oh no.
I wonder if it'll show up on that area.
I will tell you right now, Power World, right?
Yeah.
I am missing 3 achievements on Power World for PC, but none of them show up on Xbox.
Like, I'm talking about that area
Yeah.
where it shows your achievements and everything else.
Oh no, the Steam achievements do not cross over to Xbox. I'll tell you that right now.
No, so I'm saying, like, I'm not talking about the achievements itself. I'm saying, like, the area where you will see your achievements at for the Xbox. I'm wondering, it will show that you played the game on the area, except it also shows that part as well. I wonder if it showed you played VR chat on that area.
I don't know, honestly. I never really actually looked into
'Cause-
that.
If it does, I want you to play like a random game that is on PlayStation or something, like not on the Xbox at all. Just see if it'll pop up on there.
Yeah. Who knows?
So I could be like, yo, look, I'm gonna send you a picture. One of my friends on the Xbox was playing God of War Ragnarok or the Spider-Man game on the Xbox. And he'd be like, no way. What the fuck?
Well, you can do this. You can take a screenshot and say, hey, my friend's playing VR chat on his Xbox.
Oh, I gotta do that right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like the first ever sighting of VR chat on the Xbox.
Yeah. It's not a thing, sadly, but it shows up like that for some reason.
I seriously need to figure out how to do this without a PC.
Okay. I'm literally on desktop mode, so what you see going on with my Avi is only going on because of the, my webcam.
What, you're moving around your webcam?
No, my webcam's doing facial tracking. So,
Oh, so you're going like this.
oh yeah, and since I'm on my yoga ball, I can do this.
Forgot you had a yoga ball.
So yeah, it's like pointy, 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 point. I do miss missing having my Oculus Quest 2.
That's what I'm playing on.
I used to be able to boot people on the snoot, but I can't really do that on desktop mode until I get full body tracking, which is one of the things I want to get, but can't afford it right now. So.
Turn on battery saver.
Just get a 16-foot charging cable.
Yeah, I just want to make sure my thing don't die.
Oh yeah, that's why when I had my Oculus Quest, I had a 16-foot charging cable for it, and I'd always have it, like even if I was on, it's like even if I had a full battery, I would always I would always have the charger connected on, and I'd sit there play VR on the Quest. And it's like, oh yeah, I just told, oh yeah, the headset only lasts for about maybe 2 hours of gameplay, but when you have it on a 16-foot charging cable, I went 16 hours before it finally said, oh yeah, I'm gonna die, because it takes forever for the battery to drain. It's on the charger. It slowly drains. It will slowly drain over time, but it doesn't drain as fast. So I had literally a 16-hour stream of me just being on VR chat on the Oculus Quest. It was fucking hilarious. People were like, oh, you're a Quest 2 user. How did you get your thing to last that long? I'm like, 16-foot charging cable. And just leaving it charging while I'm playing. That's how.
Honestly, I want to get
absolutely
Avatar.
mind-blowing.
Yeah, honestly, I want to get Avatar just like yours, but not like full-on wolf. Just like a normal person with the ears and tail. That'd be pretty cool. Especially with the glowing color too.
You ever go to the Avatar search worlds?
Yeah, but I just can't figure out like what to put for something like this to pop up. What did you do?
I just typed in wolf avatars. So, this is
What even are you? You shows a robot on my end.
He's on. Yours is probably.
I see
I
it
thought
now.
this was supposed to be like Android compatible as well.
Oh yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, it just showed up. It's like a cat, something like that. It's like
It's a
dark,
fox.
so I can't really see it. I can't really see
This
it. It's
is
like
the
really dark.
Cooper CrossFox avatar.
There's a crosswalk.
Yeah, reason why I said that is because it's so dark in here, so I can't really see what it is.
Yeah, his avatar is also mainly black with a few orange here and there. So.
He's black. He can say the N-word now.
No, no, let's
Joking.
not. Let's not go that route right now. I am live streaming, by the way, so.
Oh, yeah, that's why I joke around. I don't really mean anything I say.
Actually, I mean, you want to go over to that avatar search world now? One of us might be able to drop a portal to it.
I mean, I have it. If I know what you're talking about. Is it
there's
the?
the one that we use?
Is it?
Called?
Is it the Prismic avatar?
I think it's the Prismic one.
What the? Thank you. That.
Yeah, Prismic Avatar
it.
Search. Yeah, that's one I normally use.
Let me play with it.
His tail. Fluffy tail.
I love fluffy tails, and it's long too.
You can shorten this and thin it out, but
This is something that we should your brother needs to see at times. There's some
But
let's see. Your brother would go fucking ape shit for this avatar.
no one guess. Luna, right? I've been trying to tell him to get a PC so he can play this game, so he can like enjoy himself instead of playing Halo, Call of Duty, GTA, and all that on the Xbox.
and you could probably run this game on an older laptop.
Yeah,
I mean, I have a PC myself. I don't even use it anymore because there's no point on using it. It's like an old Optiplex Dell office kind of way computer. Would that work?
Yeah, as long as
If
it's
it-
not, as long as it's,
This game runs on Unity, so it's
Yeah.
pretty well optimized.
I mean, I'm kind of afraid for him to play it anyways because he doesn't know all the stuff like crash or avatars, stuff like that.
has he ever played Minecraft on keyboard and mouse?
No, he only played it on controller.
Okay. it's
Well, this game does support an Xbox
Yeah.
controller too.
It does support.
I mean, yeah, I
controller,
told him.
But it's like, I find it easier just to be on keyboard and mouse. It's a little bit more easier to navigate than it is on controller.
Like, it was
Honestly,
easier for me
I'm
to
using a-
memorize the keybinds for keyboard here.
Oh yeah, it's like I said, it's a little bit more easier on keyboard than it is on controller when it comes to control wise. That's for sure. You know what's so nice about the difference between being on a Quest and being on a PC is that the quality of the avatars is so much better. Like if I was wearing the Luna avatar still, if I was bouncing up and down like I am on my yoga ball, its boobs would literally be bouncing up and down on the screen.
And your pecs are bouncing up and down on the screen right now.
Yeah. On Quest, you can't see that.
Actually, I can see that.
Oh, you might have a better operating Quest than I did, because I was on the Quest 2. Couldn't really see that shit.
I'm on the Quest 2 as well.
You must have had a feature added on that I couldn't fucking find.
I mean, I really didn't do nothing to my Quest. I just like started playing it. And that's it.
I adjusted a lot of my settings still when I was on Quest because of quality and also I had to turn a lot of people's avatars off while I was on Quest because otherwise it would just make me crash.
Yeah. I think that's the reason why mine's showing nothing but robot for some people.
Yeah. I usually, it's like, now I'm on PC, so it's like, I have it where everyone's avatar shows up. It used to be when I was on Quest, it would only be people who I added as a friend that avatars would show up. So. Or if they were in a certain amount of distance from me as well.
I don't think anybody ever, like, talks back to me on the Xbox, like, by text or by voice chat. or anything.
I don't even know if I still even have your gamer tag on the Xbox because they.
I just got done texting you on the Xbox app on the Quest.
Oh. Yeah, I don't get any of those notifications because I disabled them from my computer, so I'd have to go on my Xbox to find that shit out. I can literally just turn on my Xbox and log in real quick. Ain't gonna be that hard.
I mean, it sucks that the Xbox app and the original Xbox doesn't accept videos to share, only pictures. Cause I got a lot of cool videos I want to show people.
Oh yeah, last seen 3 minutes ago.
Last seen 300 million years ago. That guy wasn't even alive.
And your brother's watching YouTube. He's probably watching his animes.
Probably watching anime or Hell of a Boss.
It's like, I'll tell you right now, it's like, the amount of times I hear Tiger talking about anime, I don't believe he's a furry. I think he's more of a weeb than he is a furry.
Yeah, he calls me a furry, even though I don't wear like stuff like how y'all are wearing.
Oh yeah.
So the reason why he's saying that is because your character were considered as a partial fursuit, to tell you the truth.
And plus, he always keeps saying it because I had like a character from the Zenless game called Miyabi. She's like a Thyran. The only thing she has is just ears of a fox character.
Yeah.
That's all the thing she has. The reason why I like her is because she's cool. I used to play as her inside the game, and she has a cool ass moveset.
I got 2 notifications. You invited me to a party 20 minutes ago, and 5 hours ago.
Now, we actually have this one friend who more recently got VR chat, and we've been trying to turn him furry as well.
Well, I think we kind of already did.
He just hasn't exactly shown it yet, if he has.
Basically, the mutual friend is actually a mutual friend that I could literally go over to his house. Granted, it would take me about a half-hour drive to get over there. He's the one I gave my Oculus Quest to because this mother effer of a fox got me into being on fucking desktop mode. Because of the, you know, how much better the funsies you can get. And the quality's a lot better. So I went from being a Quest user to now I'm being a desktop user. So I gave our buddy my old Quest after resetting it, and he's joined VR a couple of times, and we brought him to the Prismic Avatar world, and he now wears a furry avatar. It's just a matter of, because I know he's like, okay, it's a bit creepy how your avatars are all be able to do all this weird shit on stream and whatnot, because you were watching my streams. So it's a bit creepy, man. But honestly, to tell you the truth, I think he might be turning into a furry at this point.
Like,
creepy
creepy stuff, huh? Oh, you mean like this?
Oh no, the way how, you know, how my mouth is moving with my avatar right now, he was complaining like, this is creepy as fuck how your avatar is able to do that. Yeah.
I don't even know if my character's mouth's moving like that.
Yeah, it's moving a little bit, not much. But
yeah.
It's also Vietnamese. It's actually seeing my mouth movement a lot more, how you would say, a little bit more realistic due to the face cam, you know, my webcam facing my face. So I can literally make my mouth move even without talking.
It sort of works for hands too, but not well.
Yeah. Like, literally, I gotta stand back, like, a good 2 or 3 feet away from my headset to see if it could do this. Like, I gotta literally step back from my control, from my, just to make it do that. Ah, shit. I almost sat down in fucking empty space.
Well, I'm not even.
40.
If y'all can clearly tell, I'm not using my controllers at all.
Oh yeah, you're using hand tracking.
I've been doing it every single time I played a game.
Yeah, the controllers are good when you're first learning, but once you know how to do hand tracking, I was still getting used to hand tracking when I was on the Quest 2. I still use the controller a lot because it was easier movements.
sometimes when I'm playing with the hand tracking, I always pretend I'm holding the controllers and make it look like it's actually doing that. Someone will be like, "Are you using the controller or are you using hand tracking?" I said, "Well, what do you think it is?" You still have one hand just like it. And he'd be like, "Wait, how the fuck did you do that? Like, how did you transition from controller to hand so quickly?" He's like, "I'm not using the controller. Like, you see, I did the teleporting act without the controller. It's because, like, there's a feature on the hand tracking. You can do basically anything.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like,
Yeah,
I
that's
can only
the
make it
one
where I
thing
can
I'm
hold a
missing,
controller."
Be able to do the middle
Hand-
finger. 'Cause, yeah.
Oh, I figured that out fairly soon. Once I enabled face tracking.
Yeah, I'm literally doing the double middle finger right now, and it's not even showing up. So.
Oh, it's working for me now.
Yeah, like I said, it's not very fucking nice at times. It doesn't.
Because look,
But-
I can make my hands into the controllers themselves without doing that crazy finger bullshit.
You really want to go flying shorts? Seriously, man.
Because like I can make the hands turn it into the controllers without even having the controllers. Good luck. Come on, shake it by, let's do the conga. Come on, shake it by, make it longer. Oh my god. It's a
I
flying.
can also
wolf.
make my avatar do a Buddha if I can find the right pose.
Since you're streaming or whatever, I can't really do all what I was gonna do, so yeah.
Well, this is what I mainly with my streams are set for mature audiences. So there's bound to be fucking cussing. There's bound to be foul language. The only thing I
What about,
try
like-
not to talk about is sexual shit, racism, and politics. And religion. I try to keep religion out as much as I can, but sometimes it gets slipped.
Well, one question. You said you're not talking about sexual shit, but what about if the avatar is sexual, like completely no clothes or like almost to where it's like on bikini? Is that acceptable or no?
Oh no.
It's just a question. It's just a question. I don't have anything like that. I'm just saying it's a question.
We prank a friend of ours with some of those types of avatars.
Yeah.
'Cause, I do own an avatar. I just don't want to use it if he's not, you know.
Alright. This one I know is Android compatible.
Please tell me it's not my avatar. Because people are copying my avatar like crazy. Okay, good.
Well, you can disable cloning in your settings.
No, like I made an avatar using an account. Someone copied it and put different adjustments on it, and now they own their own physical copy of it. And now I can't say it's my avatar without them be like, "Oh, but it's from this person." Like, bro, I have my own version of that avatar. Was just original.
Yeah. You can see this avatar. It's got some big old jugs.
Terrible birds.
What's with y'all and furry avatars, anyways?
I need to go back to the one that closely represents my persona.
So this one is the one that best represents mine at the moment.
Oh, I can do
Though-
this. Actually, let me go and hop in this one real quick. This one's got some crazy shenanigans.
Oh, is it that one that I'm thinking of? The quadruped? Oh, it is the quadruped. What was I gonna do? Oh, yeah. How come I don't hear the music?
Oh, fine. My settings might be avatar.
Oh,
How the
plus
fuck
it's
do you have that type of
probably
avatar? What the
moderated.
heck?
Let's see. Well, it might be my avatar settings. Hold on.
So, I mean, this avatar best represents my persona out of all the ones I've looked at so far. So, the thing is that the orange parts are supposed to be a way brighter orange than this. And he's also supposed to be like way more muscular than this.
How the hell do you have an avatar on all fours?
It's called being a crazy asshole of a wolf, and just typed in wolf avatars, and this is one of them. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was the
There
same
seems to be
avatar.
way
It
more of
looks
that
just like
than
it.
there are of CrossFox avatars.
Oh yeah, like
It looks exactly like the avatar you just had on.
I know.
That's why I was like, how'd you get him on all fours? What the fuck?
Yeah, I had this avatar on mute. That's why you couldn't hear the music. I had it on
So
mute
when
because
you're-
of live streaming shit.
I watch when you unmute it, you hear, I got a Glock in my Rari, 17 shots, no 3.
Let's see here. Oh. I think it's this avatar, I believe.
Why are y'all in here anyways?
This is where we usually chill. Oh, yep.
This is
Sorry?
like his home world.
Psych.
Oh my god.
Psych.
I had a homeworld.
Psych.
What the fuck is this? What the hell is this? A bunny?
Nope. This is a Rex William.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he's at
Why are
max.
you so huge?
That's literally max height for him too. That's like,
Please, can you lower down your height?
yeah, I'll knock him. Yeah, it's like I'll knock him down to reasonable. Yeah, his
Jesus, that was a huge ass avatar.
That's actually the spawn in height for this avatar. By the way.
Jesus. Only big avatar I have that's that size is my Rayquaza
I set
avatar.
this one to 6'4" since that was the height of my persona, but you know, I can't really change the body type of this because my, you know,
15
and my
meters
persona
is
was
how
also
big
supposed to
this
be
avatar spawns in at.
like my persona is also like way more muscular than this, but I can't change the body type on this avatar. Like some of them will let you do it, others won't.
A cool avatar, y'all want to see it?
Mm-hmm.
The 360 that gives you the red ring of death.
Like basically instantly.
Dude,
There's the other cool avatar.
this is the funny part. This is the.
I use this to troll a lot.
You know what kind of
One of y'all
avatar? You know what?
one of y'all click
Shorts?
it. One of y'all click it.
Shorts.
One of y'all click it. Click it.
Hold on,
Click it, guys.
Hold on. I gotta fix. No, hold on. Where is it?
There's the fucking... I hope you're not streaming this. This is embarrassing.
Oh, hold on.
Oh my god.
Oh god, no. There's no way I'm gonna see a fucking big ass melons on my fucking screen.
Where's it at? I know it's here. Where is it at?
No. It's more like y'all should be the freaking poll.
Where is it? No, I don't think.
Can you copy my avatar? Shorts.
Let me see.
So I can try something out.
Alright.
I got a better avatar.
I know we got. Where is it? Oh.
Because I got an avatar suited for
I had
this.
the wrong avatar equipped. I had the wrong avatar equipped up as well.
Well, you guys send this to Marcel or something? What the hell? How are you
There we
dancing
go.
without the pole? How are you dancing without the pole? What the heck?
That's part
Is
of
that
what
part
that
of the
avatar can do.
It's part of the avatar, dude.
Oh, here's
Alright,
another
I'm
cool avatar I have. If I can find it again. The Combine one. Aha. If you clone this avatar, you can see what all it'll do. Like, it has night
Alright.
vision, it has X-ray vision, all that.
Yeah, I think your brother would fucking go fucking ape shit if he saw this avatar. I can make
Fucking
this
isn't
one.
an SMG? This is a fucking pistol. What the fuck? This ain't. They said MP5 SMG. This is a damn pistol. That's miss.
Oh, yeah. You can also do this.
My brother's
I have
definitely
enabled the
gonna be going
wireframe
crazy.
vision.
My brother's definitely gonna go crazy for that.
Yeah. I know he would.
What is this from, anyways?
Half-Life.
That's why I don't know anything about this.
But, I mean, these are what the enemy soldiers from Half-Life 2 look like. The Combine.
Oh, yeah, can you go back to the
can
avatar?
definitely tell your
that I
brother
had?
what he's missing out on fucking VR, man.
Alright. Avatars, poll 2.0.
Oh. Hey. Should I show him the one, the cursed avatars?
Where'd he go? I don't see him in the world.
Did he leave?
What are you talking about, me?
Oh.
Talking about me?
Oh, he's a fool again?
No, I'm dancing on the pole.
Oh.
I didn't see you.
Yeah.
Like you don't see me, Silver?
I see him. I see you. He can't see you. Let's see here. Expressions.
This avatar's perfect for this avatar he's playing as. Am I right, Silver?
Hmm.
Oh fuck, you're a 2D avatar. That's the reason why I was showing it like that. I was wondering the reason why. I got a better avatar for this.
Oh, now I can see him in the mirror.
Why are you so fat? Why Luigi
I can
actually
do this.
There's also a femme version of that original avatar that I had equipped.
Yeah, there is some shenanigans, that's for sure. Oh. Hey. Shorts. Remember this avatar?
Oh. Like, didn't I initially have that one and then you cloned it?
Yeah. That's why like I said, do you remember this avatar?
I still got it. But, that, other one is better.
Wait a minute. Okay, no. Had to make sure.
Yes, they're real.
No, I was saying like I had to make sure if they were actually gonna move when I touched them or not.
They do.
Because they're moving when you walk, but not when I touch them.
Oh, he probably
Weird.
doesn't have enabled.
Oh yeah, you're right.
If I do this, and I go back to this avatar.
I never had Brad Vickers as a freaking avatar. When did I have that?
Hey,
I can't
I'm
look over
actually a
for
little
1
jealous.
second.
They're way bigger than mine.
Well, if you wanted to test the physics,
least you have them.
could.
What's your smallest avatar?
Oh God. Let's see here.
Hey, which one's smaller? This one? This one? I think this one. Yeah, this one's smaller. Cause it's literally floating.
So if I went back to this avatar, to this, go to expressions and do that.
Oh my god.
I'm
Forgot I
a
still had
tiny
that
ass little
outfit
fucking
equipped.
wolf. Yeah.
This is my smallest avatar. Right here.
I'm smaller than you.
I could be even smaller because this is the original height.
Oh, uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. He's
Yeah,
got that
who's the
wolf
small
out.
king now?
He's got that wolf out.
Who's the small king now? Oh god.
Hello and welcome now.
Who's? Oh my god!
It's Ant-Man.
What the?
I'm scared now. I'm running. Let me go this way first.
Where? Oh, where?
Shut up.
No one's gonna help you.
Here we go.
I'm just running across the screen.
Here we go.
Some of these I forgot I still had.
Oh, yeah, that's a PC only one over there. That's for sure.
Okay, I'm putting on my weirdest avatar.
Fish with legs.
Fish.
Yeah.
You ever seen a fish with legs before? Hmm? Have you seen a fish with legs before?
They call landfish, boy. Yeah.
Is that actually a real thing, or is that just a made-up thing? I never knew that.
Technically a flying fish.
It's a marine.
It's like, I'm looking through all my avatars. A lot of these are PC only fucking avatars. Oh, Shorts. You remember this avatar?
Yeah, but that's also
It's
PC only.
Yeah, PC only.
Wait, really?
Well,
Ah,
you're
shit.
seeing the default avatar right now.
I can't even clone the avatar, even if I wanted to, because of that. Damn.
But this one should be clonable for you.
Hmm. Oh, yeah, I accidentally clicked that.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, yeah, it's clonable. We're definitely gonna get copyrighted from what I'm doing, if it's even a copyrightable thing.
I mean, it's VR chat. Someone's bound to have a video game character as an avatar in your world, especially if you're in a public world.
Oh, we want to go that
Wait a
route?
minute.
We want to
Is
go
it
that.
isn't this the exact same avatar as that one, but with fur on the neck?
Do you know how many
It's literally the
billions-
same avatar.
Then why the fuck is this one PC only? That makes no sense.
Oh no, this
I
one-
mean, he might be using a different version of it.
No, I switched over to the one he's using. This one's actually Android compatible. Here we go. We want to go. You want to go video game avatars?
Hmm.
You want to go
We're
video
stronger
game
together.
avatars?
Oh god, not that game.
Yeah.
remember, that game is from, fucking...
MW3.
Yeah. I miss MW3. Especially the little, Captain Price Mario emblem. I used to go crazy over that. I literally have that on the Black Ops 3, because I made it as the emblem.
Yeah, that's right. You do that.
As well as the old Modern Warfare cover, I have that as there too. Speaking of Modern Warfare, I got a Modern Warfare 2 Captain Price avatar. Let's go hit a backflip. Yeah. Like Leon. Always hitting the fucking weirdest backflips.
Zombie.
That was cool. That was cool, right? Imagine doing that animation without the animation. That would be hard to do. Very hard. Unless you just dig a hole and you just get out of it. Now this animation I can do without using the keybinds for it. So let me show you. There you go.
I think it was actually last year that
Hi there, I'm a zombie.
I think it was last year that for April Fools or maybe it was the year before
Holy crap, it is
that I
1:46
actually
in the morning. Holy shit.
did a full gender bend of my persona on
Gender
Telegram.
Gender bend. Gender bend. Gender bend.
Needless to say, Fem Schwartz might actually date